Here we go, everybody. Welcome, welcome one, welcome all. It is ChubbyRay Comics live on a Friday afternoon. Love it. Some afternoon delight. How you doing, everybody? Welcome one, welcome all. We are here to do my most favorite thing in the world. My most favorite thing in the world, and I get to do it on a Friday afternoon / evening, and that is talk comics. I mean, how lucky am I that I get to talk comics with a great audience, by the way, already a great audience. And let me quote my man, Phenomenal AC, who always says, hit that like button, hit that like button. We want as many likes as we have viewers. That's the goal. The goal is to get as many likes as we have viewers. We've never come close, but one of these days, I'd love to see it happen. I want as many viewers as we have. I want that many likes. It would be awesome. I'd love it. Anyway, I thank you all for showing up and being here to do what I hope is your favorite thing as well, which is talking comics. I mean, come on. It is amazing that I get to do. I'm so happy that I just get to do this every day. Just come on here and stream and talk comics. Come on, man. How lucky am I? How lucky are we that we get to do things like this? It's amazing. Just amazing. I'm trying to pick my background. Should I do Superman? Should I do X-Men? I got Avengers. I've got Spider-Man. What should I have for background? What do you guys think? What should I do for background? I'm feeling, what am I feeling? I'm feeling Spider-Man. But you guys, let me know what you think. Well, let me know what you guys think should be the background today. Anyway, I would appreciate it. Anyway, we get to talk comics. And I'm very, very excited. And today I have a great, I like to start with topics. And I choose a topic to start with. And man, I have come up with a good topic to start with today. You know what I mean? I have come up with a good topic to start with. And this is the topic. Which current comic run is the most consistently good? That's what I want to start with today. What is the can't miss comic current run? What is the current comic run that is always consistently good? By the way, why do you call yourself ChubbyRay? You aren't even chubby. Well, Lotus Empire, thank you. That's very kind of you. However, I will show you why I call myself ChubbyRay. When I was named ChubbyRay, I'm going to show a picture. I'm going to show a picture of what I looked like. And this, by the way, this is something. I can't believe I'm even doing this. When I called myself ChubbyRay, this is what I look like. Okay, I'm going to show you. I will show you a photo of what I look like when I got called ChubbyRay. Okay, and then you will know why I was called ChubbyRay. Here's a photo of me from one of my radio. This is one of my events, one of my radio events. All right, look at me. Look at me. That's why I was called ChubbyRay. You could see in that photo why they called me ChubbyRay. I mean, look at that. I'm very chubby in that photo. Very troubling. So then in 2019, I was getting really big and my knees got really bad. And then in 2019, my knees got so bad I was having trouble walking. and I started working out. And I tried eating better, and I tried eating certain things at certain times, and fasting and all these things, and surgeries. All these things were happening. It started in 2019, and I've lost a bunch of weight, and I'm still chubby. I'm at 260 some odd pounds, which is still really big. So yes, but that's why I'm called Chubby Ray. Okay. Let's, Southwest says, I will never call you Chubby Ray. That's disrespectful. Well, my nickname is Chubby Ray. Ray looked like a huge lesbian. Thank you. Well, that's the look I was going for. Hello. Yeah, I was going for the huge that was my look. Oh my God. All right, everybody. Here is the topic today. Which current comic run is the most consistently good? Now, in my mind, I came up with a DC run that is a surefire, consistently good, and a Marvel run. I have DC, I have a Marvel run, but it's all open for discussion. I will give what I think are consistently good runs, and then I invite you to give what you think are consistently good runs. All right, here we go. Here is my DC consistently good current comic run. Joshua Williamson's Superman. I don't think he has missed. I'm going way back to when he first started the Supercorp stuff. I mean, I don't think he's missed. It has been consistently good every month. It has been great, and I get every single trade paperback. Every single trade paperback I get, and they have all been good. In Marvel, I'm naming Fantastic Four. Ryan North's Fantastic Four has consistently been good. For DC Absolute books, I think Absolute Batman by Scott Snyder and Absolute Wonder Woman by Kelly Thompson, you've got to admit, those are consistently good. They don't miss. And Marvel Ultimates, well, I tried. Just couldn't, I couldn't come up with one. So anyway, there you go. Those are my choices for consistently good runs. Joshua Williamson's Superman and Ryan North's Fantastic Four. Those are consistently good every single month. I don't know if we've ever had a bad issue of those. Now, I would like to hear what you think are consistently good runs. Chip Crisper has started a list. I love it. He goes 10 most consistent comics. Absolute Batman, I name that. Absolute Wonder Woman, I name that. Absolute Superman. Oh, you got Jason Aaron, absolute. All right. Superman, Joshua Williamson. Yes. Batman. I think Batman. Chip Zdarsky did not have. Matt Fraction has been consistently good. Geiger, I would agree. I agree. Ghost Machine's Geiger is really good. Red Coat, I think, that's a good one. Escape, I've heard great things about Escape. I've never read Escape. Batman, Superman, World's Finest. I think Batman, Superman's World's Finest has had a couple of, they've had some 3.5 stories, 3.5 star stories. I think there's been some 3.5 stories in there. And Exquisite Corpses. I think we can add Exquisite Corpses to the list. Exquisite Corpses, Geiger, and Redcoat. We could add to the Superman Fantastic Four. And I'll give you Batman. Matt Fraction's Batman. I've only got the first 6 issues, but man, it looks like he's on a roll. I love it. Always an Instigator says, give us independent run too, right? Well, I just told you, Exquisite Corpses. Exquisite Corpses, Geiger, and Redcoat are all I have not read a clunker. I have not read a clunker from Geiger or Redcoat. Have not read it. Everyone has been good. Mr. Negative says, for mainline DC, I have Superman at number 1. Thank you. Absolute Universe, I have Absolute Batman. For Marvel, what is he picking for Marvel? Let me see if I can find his quote. I love Williamson, but I think if we're getting to the heart of Clark, Aaron is doing better. Oh, I'll have to see that. Huh. Did he name a Marvel book? Did he ever finish that thought? He said Absolute Superman is my favorite Absolute title, but each issue of Batman is too exciting to not be considered the most consistent. I still think mainline Superman is my top consistent. Yes. I'm telling you, the mainline Superman by Joshua Williamson is really, really good. I cannot think. When was the last bad Superman issue? It seems it's good. And this is what I'm talking about. What before a book even comes out, you can say, man, I'll tell you what, the month hasn't started yet, but I can tell you for certainty, the end of this month, another good book came out from Superman because it is consistently good. Every month it's consistently good. Every single month. That's what I'm talking here. Let me show you examples. All right. Let me get a couple examples to show you. All right. Let's see here. All right. I'm grabbing some Superman. All right. I'm grabbing some Fantastic Four. All right. I will show you the examples. Here we go. Consistently great titles. You go back to the Supercorp story. Joshua Williamson. It didn't miss. It was all good. It was just fantastic. I can't remember the last even just adequate story. I think they've all been 4-star or higher rated books that Joshua Williamson has done. I think it's all been that good. I'm looking through Supercorp. There's nothing in Supercorp that isn't 4-star or better. All right. Let's go to The Chained. All right. The Chained was it's fantastic. I'm looking through here trying to see if there's anything that, by the way, I love when the super team comes together. That's awesome. The whole Superman family team. That's awesome. Let's see here. I'm looking to see if there's anything inconsistent in this book. And man, it seems like every issue was good here. Every issue was good. Okay, let's go on to what is next. All right, here's House of Brainiac. This is where's the issues that it contains? This starts with Superman and I think it starts with Superman and Lois having a thing in the park. Yeah, they're having a day in the park, and Lois is starting doing some aerobics. All right, it just starts. Next thing you know, there's an attack, and Lobo's involved. I mean, this is the House of this House of Brainiac was fantastic. I mean, this is top notch. I'm looking through this entire book. I don't see anything. There's nothing bad. All right, let me go to the next one. What's the next one? Okay. Then we have The Dark Path. The Dark Path. This is during Absolute Power. And this has Zatanna guesting in it. Oh, come on. And if it's got Zatanna in it, you know damn well it's going to be a good story. And Superman's lost his powers, and he and Zatanna are going, are trying to, I don't want to give spoilers, but it's very good. It's very good. I'm looking through this, I'm trying to find something that wasn't, I'm just trying to find something that was just average. No, and I'm not finding it. All right, so there's another good one. Let me see if I get anything that's just average. There was Marilyn Midnighter? Maybe there was a story. I'm trying to figure out what book that was in. And that one might have been an under 4-star story for me. I'm zoning on, yeah. Let me see. That might have been, I thought it was in The Chained or The Chained. Where Superman has to go back. He goes back to the Wild West. Right? He goes back to the Wild West. But now I don't think it's. Yeah, no, it wasn't. It wasn't bad. I thought maybe this was just an average story. If there was one story that wasn't as good as the other ones, maybe that's it. The one where he goes back in time to the past. But I'm telling you, I'm not finding anything that's nuts. I'm not finding anything that isn't top notch during Williamson's Superman run. Then you've got Dan Mora taking over the art. Oh my God. You've got Dan Mora doing the art. You have Lois getting Superwoman powers. And you have the Time Trapper showing up. And it turns out the Time Trapper's Brainiac. I mean, as the Time Trapper is Doomsday. Oh my God. And then Love and Mercy's the last one that we've gotten from the Superman run. And it's another spectacular book. It's just so good. I can't remember the last time we've gotten a bad Superman book. These are the paperbacks. All of these good. I can't remember the last time we got a bad Superman run. They've all been fantastic. And I think that is amazing. And I definitely think it's something we should talk about. You know what I mean? The other one is Fantastic Four. Here's Fantastic Four. Ryan North. Oh my God. What a fantastic writer. Ryan North. When's the last time? I think the last time we read an average Fantastic Four story was probably during Dan Slott's run. It was probably during the Dan Slott run of Fantastic Four. Everything we've gotten since Ryan North took over has been top notch. It has been it's been amazing. It's been amazing. And his last paperback is 5 stars. This was fantastic. I love these runs. Joshua Williamson's Superman, Ryan North's Fantastic Four. I thought it was great. Part of the reason I have Superman so high is because it's also the longest running title I've completely enjoyed, on top of how good it's been. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice that there are titles that we can buy, and every single month, you know it's not a waste of money. Like every month, it's going to be something good. And I think in today's day and age, that is amazing. I really, really do. Slasher says, I agree. The slot run was a little bit. Yeah, the slot. I'm not saying it was horrible, but I'm telling you, slot had some 3.5-star stories or some 3-star stories. Joshua Williamson, Superman, Ryan North's Fantastic Four. You consistently get 4-star stories and you occasionally get a 5-star, but you're at least getting a 4-star. You have to go back to Dan Slott doing Fantastic Four to get a 3-star or 3.5-star story. And you have to go back to probably the Bendis Superman run to get a 3.5-star story. They have been going that long, and that's consistency. That is consistently good. And I think that's great. In today's day and age, we're getting consistent levels of just amazing books. And I'm all for it. I think it's fantastic. That's what we're looking for. Let me know what do you guys think? What do you agree or disagree? Give me a current run that is consistently good. Every single month you can count. You can count on a great issue of blah, blah, blah. What is it? Aaron says Ryan North is elite. I put him up there with absolutely anybody. Yeah, Ryan North is great. Xbox goes, time taper. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have spoiled it. Yeah. Hello, sorry, I thought the show was in 30 minutes. That's all right, brother. That's all right. I'm glad you're here. By the way, did you see the Legion of Super? Oh, forgot. Of course. I love the Legion of Superheroes news. I love it. You guys know I'm a big Legion fan. I'm very excited about it. But I've known about the Joshua Williamson run for a long time, and I am very, very excited about it. And someone asked me, they asked me on TikTok, someone said, will I be buying the single issues? Will I be buying single issues of Legion of Superheroes? What am I, barbarian? Of course. Of course I'm going to buy. It's Legion of Superheroes. I don't usually buy singles, but it's the Legion of Superheroes. Trust me, I will be buying. I will break my own rule and buy single issues of it. Oh, I love it. By the way, Slasher says Infernal Hulk is his favorite ongoing from Marvel. And he says The Punisher by Benjamin Percy is, boy, I love Benjamin Percy. Love it. I bet that's good. I haven't read that yet, but I bet it's good. Infernal Hulk is Philip Kennedy Johnson. I'm sure it's fantastic. Mr. Negative, you know what? Moon Knight by Jed MacKay. Dude, Moon Knight by Jed MacKay is very good. It is very, very good. Now, I read the Jed MacKay omnibus. That entire thing was great, but I have not, and I read the last trade paperback of MacKay's run. I think I got to read the previous runs before I can make that determination. But I have never read a bad Moon Knight issue. I have never read a bad Moon Knight issue from Jed MacKay. His Moon Knight is just fantastic. Love it. Best ongoing is easily Absolute Batman. There's lots of other books that are great, but Absolute Batman has reset the bar to new heights, and every issue delivers. Yeah, I don't think there has been a bad Absolute Batman book. I think Scott Snyder is killing it with Absolute Batman. I think what he's done is magnificent. He's really, really done some great stuff and continuing to do so. It's probably the only comic worth $4.99. Look at that. Every issue you get is worth your money. That's awesome. Next Tuesday says Deadpool and Punisher crossover next month. I saw that each book's going to be about the same story, but it's coming from each, like the Punisher book's going to be from the Punisher point of view, and the Deadpool book will be from Deadpool's point of view, but it's going to be the same story. I read a little bit on that. It sounds interesting. I love Benjamin Percy, though. So I am looking forward to getting that. Best ongoings, easily Absolute Batman. There's lots of other books that are great, but Absolute Batman Reset. Meyer, I'm glad you feel strong about it, brother. That's what I wanted to do today, was talk about it. But I did name Absolute Batman when I named my choices. Ray, are you going to pick the Predator Kills the Marvel Universe Omnibus? Is that coming out? Predator Kills the Marvel Universe is coming out as in an omnibus? That's Benjamin Percy too, writing that stuff, isn't it? Paulo says Jed McKay. Or let me. I love Jed McKay's omnibus. I love Jed McKay's Moon Knight. I think it's fantastic. Jed McKay's Moon Knight is just amazing. If a book has been at least good or great for 6 months, then it's been consistent for me. Since Mark Waid started his Action Comics run, it's been incredible. Yeah, 6 months. I think 6 months. That definitely means consistently good. But I'm talking about issues when you go and make your budgets. When you make your budget for comics, and you say, I'm going to spend this much money for comics. All right, I'm spending this much money to get comic books. And yet before you even spend the money, you can say, you know what? I know that the money I'm spending on Superman is going to be well spent. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. Books like that. When you put the Fantastic Four on your pull list and the Fantastic Four issue comes out and you read it, I think you can say, I'll be damned. This is amazing. This is great. This is a 4-star read. That's what I'm talking about. We've been getting it from Ryan North with Fantastic Four, Joshua Williamson with Superman, Scott Snyder, Absolute Batman, and I would say Kelly Thompson with Absolute Wonder. I think Absolute Wonder Woman has been consistently good. At least what I've read. I think that's been consistently good. And I was looking for an Ultimate book, but I couldn't find one. So maybe there'll be something else. And then Geiger and Redcoat are the Image titles that are consistently good every single month. I don't buy singles, but these are the books that I would buy if I did get singles. These are the paperbacks I look forward to getting every so many months. And even though there's only been one release of Matt Fraction's Batman, I've only got the first 6 issues. Six issues. But Matt Fraction's Batman, man, these first 6 issues were superb. So I hope this keeps up and we put this on the list of consistently great books. If I was buying singles, Superman would be at the top of my list. Batman would be number 2. Of books I have to get every month. I would definitely get Fantastic Four. I would get Amazing Spider-Man. I think Joe Kelly's Spider-Man run has been very good. Amazing Spider-Man. Let's let's see if we get back to some consistent 4-star. I mean, there've been a couple of 3.5-star stories. So maybe he's not on the list, but I would buy Amazing Spider-Man if I was getting singles. No doubt about it. I would get Tom Taylor's Detective. Tom Taylor's Detective has been very good. I'll tell you what I enjoyed that's not coming out anymore, but I thought it was consistently fantastic, was Joshua Williamson's Green Arrow that went right into Chris Condon's Green Arrow. Chris Condon's Green Arrow was freaking fantastic. I will never understand why that book was. Did DC cancel it because? Did they cancel it because for sales, or they didn't think the stories were good, or did it cancel because Condon was going to sign an exclusive deal with Marvel? Which, by the way, tells me that Chris Condon is preparing to write something major for Marvel, because Condon was writing Ultimate Wolverine, but he's got to have something else coming up. There's got to be something else that he's written that Marvel wanted to tie him down to an exclusivity contract. There's got to be something that we don't know about, because it couldn't have been Ultimate Wolverine, which was good, but they canceled the title. They canceled it. Papa John says Omar did announce Predator Kills the Marvel Universe omnibus a couple weeks ago. Oh my God. I missed it. How did I miss? I actually missed an Omar. Was he wearing a suit and everything? And I missed it? What the hell? Wow. That's awesome. I will definitely get it. I will get it. Lotus Empire says, I need to pick up the first trade for Geiger to see what, dude. Geiger's so good. Geiger, I don't even know how do you describe Geiger? It's a post-apocalyptic world, and he is super powered. He's super powered, but he's definitely not a traditional superhero. He's got powers, but the level of sadness and trauma in that book is, and the empathy you feel for that character, for Tariq Geiger, makes that book so special. It's just, Geiger is an incredibly special book. It is, how do I describe it? It's just consistently great. Mr. Negative says Absolute Wonder Woman is a contender. It also probably works a lot better in trade. The single issue reading is good, but it doesn't have the momentum of Absolute. Yeah, I don't read the single issues. I get trades, and the trade's been good. And I'll tell you, I think Absolute Flash has been very good, and Absolute Superman has been good as well. Don't get me wrong, but Absolute Flash has been very good. I keep waiting. Al Ewing's books have a way of doing this, though. Al Ewing's books are usually a slower build. There's some stinkers usually in the beginning, but I'm hearing Absolute Green Lantern gets a lot better. So fingers crossed for that. I did just get Absolute Green Lantern Volume 2. I have not read it, however. So I can't wait every month for Fractions Batman. I think it'll make your yeah, I hope it will. Boy, I'll tell you, the first 6 issues, definitely. If we could determine it's consistently good after 6 issues, it is. But I don't know if it hasn't. I haven't read enough to put it, 100% on the great list. Ray, you will need to grab Fantastic Four meets Planet of the Apes crossover. I will. Yeah, I will read it. I know nothing about it. I love the Fantastic Four though. And who's writing it? Chris Condon's Green Arrow is better than Absolute Green Arrow. Fight me. I loved Chris Condon's Green Arrow. I can't believe that's what I mean. I could not believe it was canceled. I was shocked. I was shocked that book was canceled. I just could not believe it. NX Captain says, reading Fractions Batman makes me want to read Poison Ivy and Batgirl. You have, so you have like those runs. I love Batgirl. Tate Bromball's Batgirl has been very good. Especially the first paperback. The first paperback was exceptional, but I really enjoyed it, and the second paperback was good as well. Let me see here. Here's the first one, was Mother, and this was it was very good. It was Cassandra Cain and Lady Shiva. This is, if I was giving my list of best paperbacks of 2025, man, this is on it. This is definitely on it. I really enjoyed this book. So yeah, Bromball's Batgirl could end up on this list, but I haven't gotten enough of it. We only got two. I've only gotten two paperbacks of it. However, am I the only one I'm super impressed with Tate Bromball. I mean, super impressed. I have not read anything bad by Tate Bromball. So, I'm telling you, I've not read anything bad. That's a good start. Chris Condon's Green Arrow got canceled for sales. Book lost a lot of sales when he got in the title. It shifted focus a lot. I love Joshua Williamson's. Joshua Williamson's stories were amazing. They were great. But Chris Condon's arc, although it was different, it was still at that level. It was at the same level of greatness that Williamson had established. I loved both runs. They were different. The runs were different, but I loved them both. And I highly, when I recommend books to people, when I recommend paperbacks, one of the books I recommend, and I just did it not that long ago. I did a video where I was telling people, here you go. You want books that you can get for a good price? Green Arrow paperbacks by Joshua Williamson and Chris Condon are amazing. They really are amazing. Southforce says, did I read Archer's Quest? Yeah, I was getting single issues of Green Arrow. I've always loved Green Arrow. I was getting single issues of the Archer's Quest stuff back when it happened, when it was Kevin Smith, and then it was Brad Meltzer, and then Judd Winnick. I got all those, and I hope we get an Archer's Quest. I don't know if they'll call it Volume 2 or what, but I'm a very big fan. I'm a very big fan of Green Arrow. In fact, if you guys are looking for an omnibus that you can get for a good price, if you're looking for an omnibus that you can get for a good price, that's a quality omnibus, I'll tell you, it's right there. Green Arrow, Archer's Quest is it. Green Arrow, Archer's Quest is definitely the book right there. And I hope they put out a volume, or I don't know if they'll call it Volume 2 or what, but where Judd Winnick picks up the book now, there's a bunch of great stories, and it'll eventually lead to, it'll eventually lead to the wedding of Green Arrow and Black Canary. It'll lead to and then eventually Chuck Dixon will take over the run. And Dixon takes over the run and kills Green Arrow and names his son. Connor Hawk becomes Green Arrow. It really, I mean, it's a really Green Arrow's got a great run. I hope that Chuck Dixon one day gets all that Connor Hawk stuff gets an omnibus one day. I really do. And then of course I picked it up when he came back. When he came back, I picked it up, which was Archer's Quest. Archer's Quest is what happens when he comes back. So you had Green Arrow way back, and then in the 90s, Chuck Dixon, let me be clear, because I might have confused people. In the 90s, Chuck Dixon killed Oliver Queen. This happened during the whole Death of Superman, Batman Broken Back era. There was that era in the 90s. Hal Jordan turning evil. We saw Kyle Rayner become Green Lantern. We saw Connor Hawk become Green Arrow. And we saw Azrael become Batman. We saw the return, all the different Superman become Superman. We saw all that stuff. It all happened in the early 90s. And they ended up killing Green Arrow. And then Kevin Smith brought him back. That's when he was brought back. That's when Archer's Quest came out. All right. Then Brad Meltzer and Judd Winick take over the title. And then they rebooted Green Arrow eventually in the New 52. In the New 52 era, they rebooted him to where he had never, in fact, he was rebooted for the New 52, and then they rebooted him again. They rebooted him again in the Rebirth era. So even though Winick married off him and Black Canary, they went back to having never met each other again twice in the New 52 run and the Rebirth run. So yeah, I'm a big Green Arrow fan. A lot of people like the family aspect of Williamson's run, so just drop when Condon got on. Yeah, the thing with the Condon's run is people didn't wait long enough. All right, people did not wait long enough because it ends up, the Condon run has as much good family stuff in it, and eventually they end up in it. But I think the first few issues had people think it was becoming something different, and it wasn't. It was, I love Chris Condon's Green Arrow run. It was not given a chance. I think since comics are up, since the price has gone up to $4.99, I think people are a lot more impatient. I think they're a lot more impatient on what they pick up and what they don't pick up. However, I think they do buy the trades. I think they're buying the trades. And I think that comic companies should be a little more confident and stop freaking out. You know what I mean? Chris says modern Marvel is for the most part awful. I just do not find a lot to keep me interested. I'm sure there are some gems out there, but they just do not hit like they used to. Yeah, Marvel used to put out great books, man. In the 1990s, you guys, in the 1990s, Amazing Spider-Man was always great. X-Men was always great. They would put out books like Dark Hawk, New Warriors. So many, everything was great. Every Marvel book was everything was hitting. Everything was hitting. Except the Avengers weren't as good. But then in the early 2000s, when Bendis takes over the Avengers, I think when Jeff Johns takes over the Avengers, they get amazing. I think Jeff Johns' Avengers run, which was right before Bendis's run, I think Jeff Johns' Avengers run was fantastic. But all all those great 90s titles were so good. Then it goes into the 2000s, and that's what then Marvel was on fire. Oh my God. There was such a great run. They were on such a great run. I don't know what's happened. I don't know what's happened. 90s and 2000s Marvel. Oh my God. I'm going back. The 1990s amazing, the Michelini and great artist Spider-Man run. The Tom DeFalco had a Fantastic Four run we never hear about. Tom DeFalco's Fantastic Four run was exceptional. We never hear about it. I got all those single issues. My God, I loved them. They were fantastic. Yeah. I just loved it. I wish they would get back that. I hope they're planning. I hope they're planning on getting back to what they used to be, where every book was a hit. Everything was fantastic. I got so many. I used to buy so many singles, guys. LP says, Ray, when you start buying the Legion floppies, are you going to change your intro to videos? I fully support buying these, by the way. The wait to know what's going on would be. Oh, I don't. I mean, I guess I should. I guess I should start changing it to. What am I going to change it to? Because I stay with my intro now is I'm Ray, ChubbyRay Comics. I don't buy single issues. I buy trade paperbacks. I buy omnibus. I think I'm going to change it to I'm Ray, ChubbyRay Comics. I love trade paperbacks. I love trade paperbacks. I love omnibuses. I love collected editions. I think that's what I'm going to change it to because it won't be true that I'm not buying singles. Because I am already preparing to buy singles of Legion of Superheroes. If it was back in the 1980s, I would have already bought my subscription for Legion. That's how ready I am for this book. I love it. Chris says, I have recently come back to comics after a few years. Lots of older stuff to catch up on in Omni format. Absolutely. Tate Brownball is definitely an up-and-coming talent. I recommend reading his Everything is Dead and Dying. His new I haven't read it. I can't wait. I cannot wait for his first paperback with the Titans. I've heard he's done some great. I love the Titans. I'm a huge Titans fan. So I can't wait. I cannot wait for his Titans run to be out in paperback. Let's see. Just kind of did an impulse buy and got DC Finest Teen Titans Judas Contract. I said, oh, yes. Sam, Judas Contract is fantastic. It's top-notch Deathstroke villainy. It's great. It's great Titans. In fact, isn't the Judas Contract where Robin becomes, I think that's when Dick changes over to Nightwing, is during the Judas Contract. It's really good. I love it. I think it's great. Southwest says, I've been debating whether or not to get into Archer's Quest omnibus. Yeah, it's good. It's very good. I enjoyed it a lot. I mean, I thought it was bringing back. They had to bring Oliver Queen back from the dead because they had killed him, in the 90s. So there had to be a reason to bring him back, and they got him back. You don't dwell on it too long. If you dwell on it too long, you'll have too many questions. Just suspend your disbelief. I'm just warning you. Suspend your disbelief. Suspend it and just move along. Suspend it and move along, and you'll be better off for it. All right? Because it is kind of weird how he is brought back. Mr. Negative says, it's crazy to me how a lot of things from New 52 were not actually brought back with Rebirth. Yeah. I just saw a video, and I can't remember the name of the guy who did it, but I just saw a video on YouTube and I thought I was so freaking jealous. Oh my God. Sometimes I see comic content and I just enjoy it. Other times I see comic content and I enjoy it, but I'm so jealous and I go, God damn, why didn't I think of this? I'm like that with Crushing Crisis. I love Crisis. I think they're one of the best content creators in comics. Okay, I love Crushing Crisis. But I saw this guy, I saw the video a couple days ago, and he had taken every New 52 omnibus, of which I have a lot of New 52 omnibus. If you look on my shelf, you will see so many New 52. Look at all these New 52 omnibuses. I have so many of them. So many New 52 omnibuses. Let me adjust the camera a little bit. There we go. To where you guys can see them. All right, there we go. I have so many New 52 books. This guy, he did a video where he put all the different New 52 omnibuses up, and then he ranked them. Oh my God. I love, that's why I love Crushing Crisis stuff. Crushing Crisis is always ranking, or that fantasy draft, you guys. If you haven't done Crushing Crisis's DC Omnibus Fantasy Draft, that is so fun. But this guy, he took all the New 52, and I can't remember his name. I wish I could plug it, but I should have written it down. If anybody saw it and you know what I'm talking about, please give me the guy's name, because I want to plug him. I don't think there was a ton of views on it. It should have been. This thing was awesome. He ranked every single New 52 omnibus, and I thought it was a fabulous YouTube video. And I can't remember his name, but trust me, it was a great video. I love stuff like that. I love stuff like that. I thought it was just awesome. Ray, did you hear Jonathan Hickman's writing Spider-Man Long Way Home with Adam Kubert? No, I didn't know that. Wow. So you think they're gonna undo it? Are they going to undo One New Day? You think something like that's happening? The Flashpoint story with Green Arrow is the best Oliver Queen doing Tony Stark in the DC Universe storyline ever. Marvel not even paying artists now. Greg Capullo called them out on Twitter. Unbelievable. I hate to see that. Not paying artists is crazy. Dude, I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing, guys. I don't know. Xbox says, check out the halls, Ray. Oh, I can't wait. I'm very excited about seeing them, guys. I'll definitely show the Discord halls. DZ has 3 more next level titles. Yeah, I noticed we got the Legion, but they have 3 more next level titles for this year. Jonah Hex, the Demon. The Demon. I'm telling you guys. By the way, did I predict that Batman Dennis Camp shit or what? Didn't I predict that? I knew it. The Demon, that'll be canceled. I hate to say it, but I have no confidence in the Demon making it. And Shadow of the Bat by Dennis Camp and Javier Rodriguez. Oh my God, that's going to be fantastic. Holy crap, that is going to be amazing. Unbelievable. By the way, Russell says you saw the same video. Yeah. I loved. Is that the Chewy Case? Is that the guy's name? Ultimate Chance? Is that the guy's name? I want to plug the guy. I love to plug the guy. But I didn't catch the name and stuff. I wish I would have. Damn it. Because it's such a great video. It deserves a plug. You're saying his name is Ultimate Chance? Let me check. I'm gonna look it up. Let me see. Ultimate Chance, you're saying? Or is it, or did you mean Ultimate Comics or Ultimate Chance? Okay. So it is Ultimate Chance. All right, let me see. Ultimate Chance. Yes, that's the one. Yeah. Yeah, he's a fat guy. He's a fat guy. Oh my God, I thought this video was fantastic. Yeah, I thought it was amazing. Yeah, and it's it's this guy right here. It is just amazing. You guys, you got to see this video. Here, and I loved it. He's ranking all the new 52 omnibuses. I just love videos like this. Is this guy his name's Ultimate Chance. That's the video, guys. That's what I'm talking about. I loved this video. Love it. So I highly recommend this video. And I also recommend, let me recommend this. I want to recommend this video too, guys. The DC Omnibus Fantasy Draft that Crushing Crisis did. Look at this. This was also amazing. You go through, Crisis created the temp sheet, every Crisis did all the work for you. So you get Crisis's data sheet, and then you rank the DC omnibuses. There's all the omnibuses. I don't want to get too excited, but let me explain. All the omnibuses that came out from DC Comics are in the Tiger Eyes near mint condition pull, right? All of the omnibuses, all 600 of them, Crisis has them ready on this spreadsheet. All right. And you go through and you pick which ones you think are going to be turned into an omnibus. All right. So you go through and then you rank them. Like you have 52 choices. There's 52 picks you have. So you pick omnibus, what you think is going to be omnibus number 1. Okay. You pick what you think will be omnibus number 1. And then you rank it. So I picked, for my number 1, I picked Batman by Chip Zdarsky Volume 2. I think that's a surefire omnibus. So I ranked that number 1. And if in 2027 DC announces that omnibus, I get 52 points. Now, book number 2 was Superman the Triangle Era Volume 4. When that one comes out, I'll get 51 points. Number 3, I think my number 3 was Batman Tom King Volume 3. I believe that's what it was. I'll have to go back and look. But if that hits, I'll get 50 points. Okay. And you rank all the way down. You rank all the way down to till you get to number 52. And if number 52 hits, you only get 1 point. But this is such a great concept. You guys, I went through this whole Crushing Crisis spreadsheet. The entire spreadsheet. I went through the entire spreadsheet and ranked all 52 books. Oh my God. So the books I'm recommending are Crushing Crisis, new 52 or the 50 omnibus, the Crushing Crisis omnibus, DC omnibus fantasy draft, and Ultimate Chance new 52 ranking. I love those videos. So take my advice, watch those videos, and participate. I'm telling you, because you'll have a blast. Participate in Crushing Crisis's fantasy draft. It's so freaking cool. And just watch Ultimate Chance. Ultimate Chance's new 52 omnibus ranking. I wish my mind worked like that to where I could create videos like that. I'm so jealous of those videos, and I love them. That's the kind of stuff that makes me, I'm just crazy for content like that. I just love that stuff. And I'm so jealous of Crisis and Ultimate Chance. I wish my brain understood data more. It's obvious that they're it's I don't know what Crisis does for a living, but the way that brain works and understands data, there has to be some kind of, I bet they do data for a living. There's no way Crisis is so damn smart. It's got to be something like that. But that sheet, trust me, you guys, I spent 3 days. I spent 3 glorious days going through Crisis's spreadsheet. I'm not lying. I spent 3 glorious days going through that spreadsheet. I went through that spreadsheet and I went through, oh my God, it was so great. I just went through and I ranked. Oh, look at the spreadsheet. This is what Crisis has created. Look at all these choices. I took 3 days, and it was a glorious 3 days of going through and picking what I think is going to be turned into an omnibus. You guys, it's so much fun. Oh my God. For a geek like me, I just love this so much. I love this so much. It was so great. It's so great. Trust me, when I advise you to take this thing, take my word for it. You will not be disappointed. It is great. It is great. Next Tuesday says, if Marvel and DC don't cut Crisis a check or send an offer for employment, it's a crime. I mean, next Tuesday, you're not wrong, man. I have said that. Crisis, I love Crisis. I mean, I know Crisis from doing broadcasts together on New Condition, and they are so impressed. I wish to God we were friends. I really do. I love Crisis. The way their mind works is amazing. I'm so jealous. I should dislike Crisis, but oh my God, I'm so envious. But I'm just amazed at how their brain works. It's amazing. But this freaking DC Omnibus Fantasy Draft is it's so much fun. It's so much fun. I want to do it. I'm going to go download it again. And then I want to do a video. I don't know if you guys would like it. I know I'd love it, but I'm a geek. Just to show you guys how I did it, to try to encourage my fans, my viewers to do it, because next Tuesday, you would love this. You are geeky like me. I know you love Xbox, you would love this. You would love Xbox. You would love doing the DC Omnibus Fantasy Draft. You would love it. I know there's a bunch of you guys like me that would that would love to do this stuff. It literally, for me, it took me 3 days. And it was just 3 glorious days. It was 3 glorious days of going through all 600 of Crisis's DC omnibuses and picking them. You guys, I think you guys will love it. I think you guys would love it. Xbox says, I did a sheet for the Marvel Fantasy. Oh my God, Papa John, you did a sheet. The Marvel Fantasy draft was fantastic too. Oh my God, I still got to go back and do. I thank you for reminding me. I got to go back and redo that. I love. Oh my God, you guys. If you have a little bit of time on your hands, I'm not going to lie, it's not a short thing, because your numbers change and you have to keep track. You have to keep track of everything you pick. All right. You have to keep track. Like, here we go. I had to keep track of everything so that you know what you pick, so you don't double dip. But oh my God, it's so much fun. It is so much fun. And you guys have got to do it. Papa John, you know what I'm talking about, buddy. You know what I'm talking about. You did it. So you know how much fun it is. And I say hats off to Crisis. That was such a great idea. And I got to get Crisis locked down I got to lock Crisis down for being on Roundtable. And I want full drag, full makeup Crisis. That's what I want. And I want that same Crisis whose mind came up with that amazing fantasy draft. That is so freaking good, guys. But Ultimate Chance, I got to get Ultimate Chance on too. I don't know Ultimate Chance. I just found him, and I loved that ranking video that Ultimate Chance did. I think it's great. I think it is just fantastic. So next Tuesday, Xbox, Papa John, you do the GC one. You guys, trust me, do this omnibus fantasy draft. And then, so we got something to talk about. So, because the whole thing is you do it and it's going to last all throughout 2027. So you have months to do this. And then as they're announcing books, you got to get it turned in before they make the announcements. The announcements are coming. So you have time, but then it's going to last all throughout 2027. You'll get points. Oh, it's just fantastic. You guys, you'll love it. Trust me when I say you're going to love it. Oh, Chris, don't you, is Chris from New Zealand? Chris, aren't you from New Zealand? Chris, you're from New Zealand? Next Tuesday is from, I'm going to do this. This is an amazing, for those of you who are new to the show, this is a quirk I have, but I'm going to show you something that might freak you out. Chris is from New Zealand. Next Tuesday is from California. Papa John is from New Mexico or Arizona, somewhere out there. Aaron is from Indiana or Pennsylvania. Let me see, where is Aaron? Aaron is from Ohio. Let's see, is it Ohio? Is it Pennsylvania? Let me make a New Jersey. No, New York. But not in the city. Or is it Connecticut? Well, hold on. Let me hold on. I want to make sure to get this. Aaron's from, what do I remember? Oh, Aaron. All right. All right. I was born in Elmhurst, Illinois, which is in Chicago. Aaron lives in Elmhurst, New Jersey. Elmhurst, New Jersey, or Elmhurst, New York. That's where Aaron's from. That's where Aaron's from. Let's see. Where is, I'm guessing people where they're from. This is what I do. I like to go through and guess where people are from. I don't know why. Raul is from Texas. Frederico's from Texas. South Forest is from Tennessee, I think. Thunder is from Arizona. Chewy Queso. Hello, hello. I think Chewy Queso is from Arizona. Wasabi is from Pennsylvania. Gracie Patrick is from Long Island. Why did Patrick say I was mean? What did I say that was? Did I say something? Rand is from Canada. Let's see. AC is from Michigan. Russell is from Michigan. Carell is from Illinois. John 678 is from Illinois. Los Master is from, I think Los Master, isn't Los, are you from, Los is from Texas too, right? Isn't Los is Texas, or he's somewhere, Texas, somewhere in that region, Texas or Western, I think. Tom is from Rhode Island. Oh, Chewy Queso says, yes, see? Thank you. Thank you. Goomba guy is from, is Goomba guy from Pennsylvania? Goomba guy, oh, Los is from Michigan. Ah, that's right, Los. I'm confusing you with, damn, I'm confusing with somebody else. I'm confusing you with, son of a bitch. I'm confusing you with, I'm confusing with somebody that's in Texas, and I'll think of who they are. It'll pop in. No, I have this, you guys, my memory is shot. My memory is terrible, but for some reason, Comics and Tortillas lives literally, this is a true story, you guys. And I looked this up. Comics and Tortillas and Next Tuesday live within, it's not blocks, but they live within, I want to say within 2 miles of each other. They live close to each other. Yep. I'm telling you, that's how close they are. They live that close to each other. Yeah. So I'm pretty good at remembering. Batnessa lives somewhere north. I just got Batnessa's address. And I think that she lives somewhere northwest. You know what I mean? She's out there somewhere in Idaho or Washington or Oregon, or, somewhere out there. So I got a pretty good idea where most of you guys live. But once I get it, I sort of store it away somewhere in this brain. I get it. So yeah, Gracie Patrick is Long Island. Adam is New Jersey. I have LP lives in the Bronx. Yeah. By the way, Don Thomas says Crisis on Roundtable would be fun. This time of day would work well. Yes, Crisis lives in New Zealand. as does Batmantha. And Batmantha, the timing, although Batmantha lives in Auckland, and Batmantha said that Crisis doesn't live in Auckland, but is still in the same time zone. So, you know, I love it. I don't know where Monty lives. But you know. And Mr. Negative, I don't know where for some reason I don't know where Mr. Negative lives. But I think you guys have to win a prize from me. Either you have to have won a prize from me, or you had to have mentioned it in the chat room for me to. It's not that I'm just guessing. But I have memory of when you win something or when you mention it in the chat room, for some reason it sticks with me. You know what I mean? So I have that weird, there's a weird thing that I have that it just sort of sticks. You know what I mean? I have it sticks, and I remember this stuff. Big Fetty is in California. Who else have I? Where is Brant's from Squints. Squints might be from Texas. I think Squints is from Texas. I could be wrong. Jack Solo is definitely Ohio. JC the Comic Geek. JC the Comic Geek lives in, where the hell's JC? JC is also from, same as South Force. JC's from Tennessee. So yeah, I'm pretty good. My memory's pretty good with this stuff. And then if you guys mention it in the chat room, it sort of sticks with me. But this is the only thing. This is the only thing I know. This is the only thing that I know. I have, like, I can't remember some comic stories that I read 3 weeks ago. I can't remember, but yet I remember where people are from, which is weird. Not all people, but I do remember. I do remember where a lot of people live, especially if they live in New York City, or if they live, you know what I mean? Because for some reason, or Chicago, I just remember that stuff. I wish I could remember other things. I wish that was something I didn't retain, and I retained other information. Like Omar. Omar remembers actual comic stories and brings it up all the time. I wish I had that. No, I remember Russell lives in Michigan, something that's going to do no good for me. I remember AC lives in Michigan. Monty's from New Jersey. I'll remember that, Monty. I remember Thunder lives in Arizona. What the hell good's that going to do for me? I remember LP lives in the Bronx. Gonna do no good for me. Marvel art. Chris, you live in North Carolina. Come on. Of course I know that. I know where Chris lives. Hassam, don't you live in New Jersey? But Hassam, you're moving to New York City, right? Or maybe I'm just remembering that you're moving to New York City. But I thought you were from I could be wrong, but I thought you lived in New Jersey, but you're moving to New York City. See, I remember this stuff, guys. I just remember. Chris, I just told you live in North Carolina. But the thing with Chris, guys, is Chris is a truck driver. So he's constantly on the road. Piano Wizard, Gary D, Wes, and somebody else. Hold on, I remember this. Piano Wizard, PW, Gary D, Wes, And who's the other one? They all live in Florida. They all live in Florida. And for some reason, I've retained that. And there's another one. There's another one that lives in Florida who's a regular, and I'm just zoning on it right now. Damn. Yep. South Force lives in Pigeon Forge, the home of Dollywood. Yeah, buddy. Patrick says, I'll forgive you once you come to Long Island and shovel my driveway for me. I know you're from Long Island. I remember, Patrick, want to know how I retained that? This is how I retained where Patrick was from. It wasn't from you winning anything. It was from, this is a true story, guys. I don't know if I think we talked about it on the air. Patrick ordered a big order from Crooks Bandits Comics. Crooks Bandits Comics, which is where you should get your comics from, and use the code ChubbyRay Comics. All right. And remind me to bring up Adam text. I want to bring up Adam tonight. Here's what I remember about Patrick. He ordered this big order from Crooks Bandits. And Adam lives in New Jersey, but Adam works in Manhattan. Okay. And he had to put out a delivery to Patrick. And he was like, well, I could put it in the mail, but it'd take 3 days to get there. And he was like, oh, well, he had time because he was going to work early in the morning, or he was leaving. I can't remember. He was going to work when the traffic wouldn't be as bad. So Adam this is a true story. Adam took the boxes that he was going to ship to Patrick and he put them in his trunk of his car. Right. And then he drove out to Long Island after work and he dropped off the books to Patrick's house. So I remember that because of the story of Adam driving the books to Long Island. That's how it got in my head that Patrick lives in Long Island from Adam's story. And that's a true story. I'm not making that up. Adam actually, I know what it was. The post office was closed. The post office was going to be closed for some reason. So Adam drove to Long Island and dropped off the books to Patrick. Isn't that freaking cool? I thought that was very cool. That's why. So Patrick, that's how I remember where you're from. Because of Adam's story. Okay. Now here's the thing about Adam, guys. And I want to let you guys get involved. Do you guys feel Adam deserves a vacation? Yes or no? Does Adam deserve a vacation? Do you guys think, honest question, do you guys think Adam deserves a vacation? He runs Crooks Bandits Comics. So he does that, but he has a full-time job. And for his full-time job, he has to drive into Manhattan every day. All right? Now, the reason I bring this up, asking if you guys think he deserves one. Here's why I bring this up, okay? Adam sent me a message. We're friends. You guys know I become friends with Adam. We text all the time. I consider him a good friend, okay? He sent me text. He's all worried because he's taking a vacation. And he's like, I'm debating. Maybe we shouldn't go on vacation. Okay. He's like freaking out because now granted, People who order books right before he leaves, he'll get them off in the mail. All right. But then there's going to be a week before he returns, and he's freaking out. He's like, oh my God. I won't be able, if someone orders the books when I'm on vacation, they won't be shipped out. And he's all worried about it. He's like, I pride myself on the timely shipping, and I'm really worried about it. And I'm like, Adam, dude, they're going to understand. They're going to understand you deserve a vacation, especially if we tell them in advance. If we tell them in advance, people will understand. You know what I mean? Yeah, Xbox says everyone should have to. Absolutely. Absolutely, right? You deserve a vacation. Yes. So with Adam, I got to say, I mean, maybe he was texting me so that I'd understand, but dude, I don't cancel your vacation for us. You deserve a vacation. And we'll know the dates in advance. We will know the dates. So we will be ready for books. We'll be ready to wait a few days for books when you're on vacation. Am I right, guys? You guys are okay with that, right? Tell Adam, just put it on the website that he'll be gone for a week. Yes. He should put a notice on the site. Yes, absolutely. Sean says, yes, he should. He works hard with his other job. I know. So I was thinking, and we'll just announce on the show that he's going to be gone for this week. So if you order, and I don't know off the top of my head, I don't know the dates, but if you're going to be gone, say from a Monday to a Monday, if someone orders a book on a Tuesday, it won't go out until the next Tuesday. If they know in advance, I think that's fine. Or if they know that these dates, there might be a delay in shipping, I think nobody's gonna MF you on some websites and start slamming and insulting your business. You deserve, Adam, you deserve vacation. You deserve vacation. So please don't cancel your vacation for us. Take your vacation. Go on a nice vacation. It's impossible to be available. Listen, I told you guys when I got my surgery scheduled, because they're taking off, I got to get a bunch of skin removed. I have all this skin. I told you guys the surgery date is July 1st. So there's not going to be a Chubby Ray comic show on Wednesday, July 1st. We're not doing a show. Okay? In fact, there might not, and who knows, depending on how I feel, there might not be a show on July 3rd. Okay? There might not be, but I let you guys know in advance. So for Adam, I will get the dates and I'll share with you the dates and you guys will know. And then, so Adam, take a vacation. Take a vacation. Don says, check this out. This is Don. That is exactly why I stopped ordering from them. I stopped ordering from Cheap Graphic Novels, and I stopped ordering from In Stock Trades because of bullshit like this. Don says I ordered from Cheap Graphic Novels on May 31st, and my order has still not shipped yet. That's insane. That's crazy. That is craziness. That is freaking insane. Meanwhile, and I love Adam. He's a friend of mine, and I'm not just saying this because he's my friend. I'm saying this because I'm a customer. I buy my books from Adam. I don't get books for free, or I don't get money from you guys using my code. I've said that from the beginning. I don't. I do it for you, my viewers. My friendship with Adam is I consider that separate from everything. But I told Adam what I wanted, and we finally came up with the books I'm going to get. We finally came up with, I had to decide to get this and this and this, and I had to decide this. And I was having to go back and forth on one book. And you notice Detective Comics Volume 2, I didn't get that the week it came out. I wanted to wait and put that with another, because usually I get a bunch of omnibuses all at once. There was a slow time for, I'm like, okay, let's put all these omnibuses together instead of shipping it. So my books were shipped Monday. And the video that's running today on YouTube and TikTok is my haul video from crooksbanditscomics.com. Those showed up at my house yesterday morning. So they left New Jersey Monday and they were in Springfield, Illinois Wednesday. That's how quick my shipping has been from Crooks Bandits Comics. I'm so freaking happy. I'm so happy with it. It's just been awesome. I tell you, I think it's bullshit when, but then again, Adam does know that a lot of people are like me, that they hate books coming late. But if we know in advance, we'll understand it. Don says he just received his Hulk Return the Monster from Panelbound Comics today. Gee, that came out. When did that come out? 3 weeks ago? That came out a while ago. See, you should get it earlier. I mean, come on. You gotta get that stuff. That stuff's gotta be. I mean, you can't be waiting. Phantom Zone Monel. I love that name, by the way. Phantom Zone Monel, who is obviously a Legion fanatic like me. I noticed that he is in the chat room and saying Slots Superman Unlimited's a little hit and miss. Yeah, it is. But he's also making comments and he's talking about the Legion of Superhero. I'm looking forward to reading Ryan North's Wally West. That's a good comment too. But then he made, I'm trying to find the identity of the Time Trapper has shifted over the years. Absolutely. Yeah. The Time Trapper over the years. And if you haven't read any Legion yet, and you're going to read Legion, which I highly recommend, this is a spoiler. He has been Cosmic Boy. He has been Brainiac. And he has been several different people throughout the existence of the Legion. And now he is Doomsday. But I think DC Comics should hire me one day so I can fix all that, by the way, because I do have a plan. I do have a planned result to all that, or I have a planned conclusion to these switching identities of the Time Trapper. Okay, I do have a conclusion to that. Anyway, so Phantom Zone Monel, I thank you for coming over to the channel. I appreciate your comments, and I love having a fellow Legion fan in here. Love it. Batnessa the Witch is another new person that's been coming in. And Batnessa, I welcome you so much. I welcome you for being in. It's fantastic. By the way, I believe the shipment that I'm sending out for people who've won, I believe the shipment that my wife is sending out is going out tomorrow. I'll have to get it. I'll have to get my confirmation from my wife, and my wife will get me all the tracking data. So for all you guys who won, who want your tracking data, get hold of me, and I can send me an email, and I will send you your tracking information. Anybody who's won in the last week, those books are going out tomorrow. I believe everything's going out tomorrow. So, and then let me know if you want the tracking information, so I'll get it for you. All right. I will get it to you. All right. Now I still have to go through and get the random. I'm still going through and getting my random picks for the Secret Wars, because guys, tomorrow we're doing let me get this so you can see. Tomorrow we're doing the Secret Wars Omnibus giveaway. That is for 5,000 subscribers. We're doing the giveaway on tomorrow's broadcast. I'm very excited about giving this away. That's happening tomorrow. I got to go through and get all the random entries or random. What I'm doing is I'm going through the video, the 4,000, 5,000 video. I'm picking 30 random commenters from the video, and they're going to go to Thunder, and then we're going to create a wheel, and it's going to be an elimination wheel. An elimination wheel will then determine who is going to win the Secret Wars Omnibus. That's happening tomorrow. All right. We do have, and we're giving this away today. We are giving away. What am I? I'm giving away. There's something on Patreon. Isn't there something on Patreon I'm giving away? Isn't there something on Patreon I'm supposed to give away? What, Thunder? What am I supposed? We're doing a wheel for something on Patreon. Let me know what I haven't given away yet, so I can get that done today. All right. Let me know, Thunder, if you can remember off the top of your head. Let me know, because I do forget. I get busy. Ant-Man. Is it Ant-Man? Is it Ant-Man Epic Collection? It could be Ant-Man Epic Collection. Yeah, you're probably right. That's what it is. So Ant-Man. All right, everyone, go to ChubbyRayComics.com. Go to ChubbyRayComics.com. You will see on one of the posts, you will see a picture of the Ant-Man Giant Man Epic Collection. All right. Go there and comment, because we're on today's show. We're creating an elimination wheel to give that away. That's happening today. Make sure to comment. I see there's only been 27 comments. There can't just be 27 people who want to win an Epic Collection. I mean, why am I even doing this show if there's only 27 people? Jesus, that's embarrassing. God bless it. 27 people, please. So go there. If you have not commented, please go to ChubbyRayComics.com and comment in the Epic Collection giveaway. It's a Giant Man Ant-Man Epic Collection. All right, let's go ahead and get everybody. Let's get everybody eligible for that. Okay, let's get everybody eligible. I got my Tom. I'm getting my garbage done. I got to get thrown out, but I'm changing my garbage bag, guys, because I noticed you can see my garbage on cam. The only garbage I like you guys seeing on cam is the garbage that includes your names in it when I throw away when I do a drawing. All right. When I do a trash can drawing. When we join the trash can fam. Trash can fam, people. So make sure you get to make sure that you guys get to the Patreon at ChubbyRayComics.com and comment on the Atman Epic Collection post so you can win it. All right, let's get that done so we can get a winner, and that has to go out tomorrow. Plus, we are also going to give away a deluxe edition. You guys, my wife, I love the fact that my wife has become such a big she's become such a big believer in what I'm doing here. And I love the fact that not only she is sending out not only is she sending out all the stuff that people win, which I think is marvelous, it's fantastic. She's also taking trips. This is my wife. She's crazy. She's taking trips to Ollie's, and she's taking trips to comic stores in St. Louis. She's taking trips to different comic stores, and she's buying different books. She's buying different books to give away, which I think is just fantastic. She's buying books that we can give away on the show. And I love that. That is just, it's awesome. It's so cool. It's just fantastic. So, but because she's giving it away, she's sending stuff tomorrow. Because she's sending stuff tomorrow, that means I'll have to do these giveaways now so that they can go out and they don't have to wait a week. All right. At least that's the plan. All right. So let's also give away. This is such a great book. DC Comics put this amazing deluxe edition out. It's called the New 52 Deluxe Edition. Look, it's almost omnibus size. It's so thick. It is the 10th anniversary deluxe edition. It's the 10th anniversary of Rebirth era. All right. The 10th anniversary. It was the 10th anniversary of the New 52 era. So they put out all, like, every first issue of all the New 52 books. They put it all out in this book. This has Jeff Johns' Justice League. This has Scott Snyder's Batman, Brian Azzarello's Wonder Woman, Grant Morrison's Superman, Jeff Lemire's, and it's got Jeff Lemire's Animal Man, and so many different first stories. And it is in this top-notch deluxe edition. And it's a great book. We got this to give away. We're going to give this away. I'll give one away to a member today. Let's give one away to a member. And we have, let's see. We have another Batman detective. I love you guys. I love this Mariko Tamaki story. I told you guys it's one of my favorite all-time Batman stories. I love it. It's the first arc of the Mariko Tamaki Detective Comics Omnibus. I just love this arc. It's called The Neighborhood, and it is fantastic. I told my wife found these in an Ollie's, And I said, oh my God, that's one of the best stories ever. And she goes, well, they've got a lot more. And I said, I would love to give that away. So my wife went and bought 1, 2, hold on, I'm counting. I think I've still got 1, 2, 3. I think I've got 3 left. I think I've got 3 left of the Detective Comics to give away. And these are hardcover. These are fantastic books. So we're going to give these away as well. Not all today, but I've got these to give away. We've also got, she also found another book that I love. And when she brought it home, I said, oh my God, I love that book. So she went and bought all of them. Nightwing Fear State. I love Nightwing Fear State. So I've got 3 of these that I can give away in the next however long. All right. I'm very happy about it. We also have Batman Detectives. This is the John Layman run during the New 52. I have a Batman Detective that I can give away. All right. Batman Detective we can give away as well. Cannot wait. We're going to give this away. And this is the Emperor Penguin storyline. All right. Plus Batman Europa, art by Jim Lee. This is also very cool. She got a few of these. So I got these to give away. And I also have another Greg Rucka's Death and the Maidens Deluxe Edition. I've got a Death and the Maidens Deluxe Edition also. Plus, we have Gotham Central, Joker War, and more Batgirls by Gail Simone to give away. So, and that's all thanks to my wife. This is my wife who found these books and bought them all for giveaways. So she's awesome. And I'm very appreciative of her. And I just think it's great that she went out and bought these things just for my viewers, which by the way, was, I'm not going to lie. It's kind of insulting when she says, your viewers are so awesome. She goes, I think it's amazing that you've developed a comic audience, a comic fan base. Now, let me point out that what I did for a living for 40 freaking years is I did a radio show where I created an audience. And, and I think I made a pretty good living out of it. I think we've had a good life out of that audience. It was kind of insulting that she was shocked or a little surprised that I have developed an audience for my comic stuff. But still, it's very nice that she's taking part of it. So it is awesome. The other thing that I wanted to bring up for Batnessa, you're such a nice kid. I like having that you're on the show and you're new and stuff, and everybody seems to have taken to you and they're helping you out with your comic journey. I showed you guys the Batgirl omnibus that I have. I have the Batgirl by Gail Simone omnibus. Okay. I also have the Batgirl by Gail Simone. I have the entire run in paperback. All right. And I love it. I'm such a fan. It's really good. Now, do not ask me to delve too much into this. All right. But I don't know why. I don't know why I need to double dip these. Okay. I don't know why. But for some reason, there is something wrong with me that makes me, even though I have the omnibus, have all of these. But I'm thinking, and I can't take all the credit for this, but it was one of our regulars. One of our regulars has shamed me. And they said, you should at least put those up for sale. Okay. So they're shaming me. Let me say that I am now considering putting these on Discord, putting all the Batgirl paperbacks on Discord to sell them. However, the person said, maybe one of our nice viewers would purchase these books and then donate them to Batnessa, which I think was their way of saying that I should just give them to Batnessa, which I haven't even decided if I'm going to keep them or not. Now you're jumping ahead and making me, I'm not going to be shamed into giving them away. But if somebody wanted to do that, if somebody would be willing to do that, I could probably part with these. And this is volume 1, 2, volume 3, volume 4, which I also have. This is the one that Batnessa won on hardcover, and volume 5. All right. This is the new 52 run of Batgirl by Gail Simone. It completely explains how she is able to walk again. It completely explains all that stuff, and why she decides to go from Oracle back to Batgirl. By the way, she now is Batgirl and Oracle, by the way. So if somebody wanted to do that, we could. So let me know on Discord, guys. And I'm going to bring up Discord in just a minute. First, I'm going to bring up the phones. I'm going to bring up the phone so I can take phone calls. Let me bring up the phones. All right. And I'll bring up the Discord as well so I can look, because I got to look at some hauls. We have some hauls, and we have some collection videos or collection pictures that I want to show. Okay. All right. I think it's awesome. So anyway, if you guys want to call, you can. The phone lines are open for me to take calls. I want to thank Christina again for putting Dial a Nerd, which claims that I'm the nerd. Thank you, Christina. I did understand that. I got your pithy attempted humor. So let me know, guys. Let me know what you guys think. All right. About because I know Batnessa was really wanting that Gail Simone run. I also have, by the way, and I don't know if I put the picture up, but I have an extra Brave and the Bold Volume 1 omnibus that I'm thinking of selling. Hello. What's up next Tuesday? Hey, how you doing, brother?
Hey, I'll pick up the books for Batnessa.
You're gonna pick up the price? All right.
Yeah, I got you. Just send me. I sent you actually. I sent you an email. Did you get the email about Philip Kennedy Johnson?
No.
Yeah, I emailed you about Philip Kennedy Johnson this morning. How dare you not read my email?
Did you send it to Chubby Ray Comics or the Ray Lytle one? Which one did you send?
So where I usually email you. Sorry, some guy has music loud playing on his motorcycle.
Let's see. Okay, yeah. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
No, I'm looking at it right now. Let's see what we have.
Talking about Spider-Man Midnight. But yeah, I'll pick up the books for Batnessa. Support our sister.
Awesome.
No big deal. Yeah.
Yeah, here I'm gonna send you. I'll send you my phone. I thought you had my phone number. I'm sending you my phone number right now.
I'm gonna blow you up with memes and texts all the time now.
That's fine. Like Comics and Tortilla lives in your town. He has my phone number too. So for some reason, I send it out to California. I send my phone number out to Orange, California all the time. I don't know why. You
got to be careful, man. There's some weirdos out here.
I'm sure there are. I wish I was one of them. I would love to live in California.
That's okay. I'm trying to get out of the state. Anyway, I had an idea for a Crooks and Bandits commercial.
Mm-hmm.
So you have a guy and he gets a book, right? And he opens it up and it's an omnibus. And then he looks over at his friends and his friends look over him and are like, "Oh, that came out like a month ago. You should have shopped at Crooks and Bandits." And like, "Yeah, you should have shopped at Crooks and Bandits." And he looks at the camera and he's like, "I should have shopped at Crooks and Bandits."
And that's him. Now, is this where I step in and go, crooksbanditscomics.com? Use
exactly
the code ChubbyRay Comics and get $2 off. That's actually a good. I should actually do that video and put it up on YouTube.
That'd be great. And then it cuts to a scene, like it'll show Wesley in the corner, and he's like nose deep in an omnibus, and he looks up to say something, and the camera just cuts.
Yeah. Right before Wes speaks, Wes looks up and goes, and then boom. And that's a great idea. Oh my God.
That's my comic book commercial.
That would be fantastic.
Hell yeah.
That's a great idea. I love it.
You know, just saying.
I think we should get Adam with Adam's New Jersey accent going. Crooks Bandits Comics. Don't ask me no questions.
Don't ask me no questions. You want to shop elsewhere? Forget about it.
Yeah, you want to shop elsewhere? F you. You know, I'd love it if he was authentic New Jersey. That would be great.
How did I get all the best prices in town? Oh, these books fell off a truck.
Hey, they fell off a truck. Shut up.
Yeah, shut up about it. What are you, a wise guy?
Books fell off a truck, so shut up. Yeah, that's great. That's a good idea.
I'm saying, and you know, I work for free. You know, I work for glory and publicity.
I'm gonna run that by Adam and say, here's the idea. We're gonna put out this commercial, and I'll put the commercial. I don't know. Would I get in trouble for putting out a commercial? But I'm not getting anything out of it. I don't get anything.
No. If he wants to pay us, tell him I work for Omnibus.
Yeah, if he wants to pay us in an omnibus, an epic, or a DC Finest, we'll take it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we'll take.
I'm so down for that.
But we'll take. That's a very good idea. We'll do a commercial for Crooks Bandits Comics it'll take the place of one of the Chubby Ray videos on YouTube.
That would be even funny to have people do publicity for Chubby Ray Comics where like during Comic-Con in San Diego, somebody's standing by the freeway exit. We'll work for omnibuses. Chubby Ray Comics is the bottom of it.
You know what? By the way, I would love. My nephew lives in San Diego.
Yeah.
And I was telling my wife about Charlotte next year.
Yeah.
And she says, yeah, Charlotte next year. She goes, I was hoping you were going to say Comic-Con in San Diego because Gavin lives there and she wants to go see Gavin's daughter because he's got a baby. My nephew's got a baby. And she goes, I thought you were going to suggest we go to San Diego. And when she said it, I was like thinking to myself, son of a bitch, why didn't I say San Diego? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But so I would love, I think it's probably too late now, but man, I would love to.
Does your wife watch the show?
Some of it. She doesn't watch all of it. She watches the videos. She doesn't watch all the live shows. But a lot of times she's in the other room when I'm doing it. Like, you know what I mean? She's out there, so she
Okay.
hears it sometimes.
Well, then now's the time to just start whispering. And now we know the plan. You end the show and you go, baby, let's go to San Diego to visit, the baby thing. Let's go do that.
I know, right?
So happy. Yeah, there you go.
I don't know.
Why?
I need
because I have such a big heart and I love so much. I just want to take you to San Diego. There's no ulterior motives here, my love. Nothing like that.
my wife is aware of Comic-Con in San Diego, though. She
Comic-Con? What's that? Is that some
she
sort
would
of get together?
definitely figure that out. But I haven't gotten my knees are still shot. So there's a lot of walking from what I understand at Comic-Con. So I don't know if I could do it yet. So I might have to get my surgeries before I do it. But I'm definitely one of these days, I'm definitely going to I'm definitely going to go. But I'm planning on going to Charlotte next year for Heroes Con. So.
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to curse on your.
That's all right. I didn't hear anything.
No. The buzz.
All right, send me the offer for Bet Nessa stuff. And we'll get things. Then we can get things shipped out. If it's gonna make her happy, that's But Bet Nessa, you remember that next Tuesday is the one who offered to do it. You be nice to him.
I do that for any member of the ChubbyRay community. It doesn't matter who it is, if anybody needs anything. I have so many extra oversized hardcovers I'm looking to get rid of as long as I know they're going to a good home. I
think it's very cool, though. I think it's very cool that she's a brand new I think it's very cool that she's a brand new visitor. You know what I mean?
Yeah. This is what I want to see. I love it. Like when I went to a comic book shop down the street not down the street from my house. I went to a couple towns over in Fullerton.
Mm-hmm.
There's a comic book shop, and this guy came in with his kid. I'm just in there by myself, minding my own business, like Googling the omnibuses. And this guy comes in with his kid, and he's like, "This is what a comic book shop is." Blah 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 blah. And the guy behind the counter gave him a free action figure. He gave him like a copy of Superman. I'm like, that is what we
creating new customers. Absolutely, that's great. I love
creating beautiful memories with I went to the comic book shop when I was a little boy and I got a toy and a comic for free. They were so welcoming. Like that's the people we need in this community. And you, my friend, are a pillar of this community by bringing us all together. I'm very grateful to you.
And I think all of us, we've got a young comic story. A young comic fan. And I'm guessing young. I don't know how old Betness is, but I'm guessing she's under 30. All right. I don't know, but that's what I'm guessing. She just started reading comics. And if we can create another comic geek like us, I'm all for it.
Oh yeah.
I love creating new comic fans. I just think it's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. I completely agree. I have to go. I'm walking Benny right now, but I have to go. I appreciate you and all you do, brother. And I'll send you a message with all the deal for the book.
Thanks. Next Tuesday. Later, bro.
Later, brother.
Love next Tuesday. Always great, man. By the way, Tom says, actually, Ray, I think if you wanted, you can try for a media pass for the Comic-Con. You could update videos. Yeah, I don't. I probably could, but I'd hate to put Christina's the brand manager of my morning disaster stuff. I would hate to put her in charge of doing my comic stuff too, because I think she'd probably get mad. So I'm sure I could. I just wouldn't know the process. Hi, you're on ChubbyRay Comics Live. What's going on?
Hey, Ray, it's Aaron. How's it going?
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Good. I'd like to pick up half the tab. So let me know what you guys decide on the price, and just I'll send you an email and just give me your.
Oh, cool. You got my email?
Yeah. I've emailed you before. I'll send you an
email. Who is this?
With my. It's Aaron.
Oh, hey, Aaron. What's up? I didn't hear you say Aaron. Okay. Yes, I'll send you my phone number. Send me over an email. I'll send you back my phone number. Thanks, bro. That's
awesome,
That's very nice of you. I love hearing. I just love we're getting a new comic fan and we're converting them over to, and we're converting them into a comic junkie like the rest of us. I just think that's great. That's what this community is all about. Thanks, Aaron. I really
a shared affliction. Hey, I wanted to ask you, have you gotten or seen the new Bronze Age Joker omnibus with the new paper?
I have it. No, I didn't get it. I love the new paper though. I
think I got to do it. The Teen Titans. I'm just so in love with that book.
I've got the Bronze Age Teen Titans, and it is great. It is. I want to show everybody. It's a lot thicker. It's thicker than you would expect.
Yeah, it's huge, but I'm picking up the box. Though, it was just like there's nothing in this box.
Yeah, it's light. It's so light. The paper that they're using for the Bronze Age is really something because it's thicker. It's thicker paper, but it's lighter. It's lighter than the paper than the books that we're used to getting.
Yeah,
I can't even explain. I don't know how to without someone holding it. I don't know how else we explain it. So I'm wondering if the Justice League, they're doing the Justice League of America Bronze Age Volume 4. And I think that's going to have the new paper as well. And they're reprinting Volume 1. So I wonder if they're reprinting Volume 1 with the new paper.
Well, that's the thing. Can they really do a Volume 4 with different paper?
I don't know because I think they're reprinting Volume 1 with new paper and doing Volume 4 with new paper. So that means they must be planning on reprinting Volume 2 and Volume 3. Now, Volume 2 and Volume 3 of Justice League of America Bronze Age, they're expensive. If you want to buy those, they cost, I mean, they're upwards of over $200. These are very expensive books. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if DC's planning a reprint, though, that means we'll be able to get them cheaper.
With the better paper, yeah.
With better paper, yeah. You're right, though. I love that new paper. I gotta get up. I'm gonna get up and go grab my Teen Titans to talk about it.
Nice. All right.
Fan. Awesome. Hey, Aaron, thanks, buddy. I'll send you my phone number. Send me over a text later.
Yep, we'll do. Thanks.
All right, pal. Thanks, man. All right, you guys, I tried to put, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I put the comments on the bottom third of the page. Let me know if that's annoying or, you know what I mean? Let me know if you think that's annoying or anything. I just wanted to see how it looked. I don't know if you guys can see it all, but it'll just show you like how many comments are coming in. Far Sender says he likes it. Okay, good. I was wondering if you guys liked it or not. Just so you guys see what I'm looking at. There's so many comments that come in. I can't highlight all of them. You know what I mean? I highlight some of them, but I can't highlight them all. So that way you guys could see. All right, hold on. Now I have to get that Teen Titans. Hold on a second, everybody. I don't want to show crack. Here we go. Check this out. This Bronze Age, this new Teen Titans Bronze Age book. I mean, look, it's so, you guys, look. It's so light. However, the paper is lighter and it's thicker. So the original printing of this was a thin omnibus, all right? Here's the new printing. Look how thick it is. It's thick. It's thick because the pages are thicker, but they're lighter. It's really, I mean, by the way, let me recommend this omnibus. This omnibus is a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. It is, it's really, this is one of these kids were all sidekicks and they come together, and it's just these are great stories. I highly recommend. It's a fun omnibus. The new Teen Titans Bronze Age, or the Bronze Age Teen Titans book is great. And it's literally, it weighs nothing. It weighs nothing. It just, there's no weight to it. And I have a strained back. My back is strained, but it was nothing to lift that. I mean, it's the new paper that DC is using is really spectacular. But you guys, I have a Batman Brave and the Bold Bronze Age, which is if you guys don't have it, I think Wes, you've got it, right? Wes, I think you've got it. You could tell people how great it is. Or if you got the DC Finest team ups, you've seen some of these stories. It is such a great omnibus. I've got it. I somehow ended up with an extra copy. All right, here we go. Batman, Brave and the Bold, Omnibus Volume 1. This is Batman, Brave and the Bold, Omnibus Volume 1. I've got this, and I went to buy Batman, Brave and the Bold, Omnibus Volume 2, right? But somehow, or I went to buy Batman, Brave and the Bold, Omnibus Volume 3. And for some reason, I overpaid. Thank you for letting me know I showed my crack. For some reason, I bought Batman Brave and the Bold Volume 1, even though I already had it. So I'm selling this. Let me know if anyone wants to buy this. Let me know. I'm going to put this on Discord, guys. I'll put this on Discord. This is classic Bronze Age Brave and the Bold. Yeah, it is. These Bronze Age books are really exceptional. So I'm selling that. I want to get that out there. All right. But I think Wes has that. But they're really fun stories. It's really something. And I'm sorry if I showed my crack, everybody. I apologize. I apologize for crack displayment. By the way, the Bronze Age Flash DC Finest has been great so far. Really glad you've talked about how good it is. Might not. You just wait. Mr. Negative, there's a story called The Trial of the Flash that takes place right before Crisis, right before the Crisis on Infinite Earths. There's the death of Iris West and eventually Trial of the Flash that are so good. They are key moments of the Flash. And there's also, that's during the Bronze Age. There is also Bronze Age where Black Manta kills Aquaman's baby. That happened during the Bronze Age too. There are great moments it's not just Batman that had great Bronze Age. Bronze Age was great for the Flash. Bronze Age was great for Aquaman. The Bronze Age was great for Superman. Bronze Age was great for the Legion of Superheroes, for Teen Titans, for Justice League of America. So many great books came out in the Bronze Age. And I just love that DC is now paying attention to it, and they're starting to put out some omnibuses and starting to put out some DC finest with that era. Now, not every story went into the next story. The biggest difference between the Bronze Age and the modern age is modern age DC books always, the stories continue, the stories are always going into the next one. You know, in Bronze Age, there would still be there would still be standalone stories. Okay. There would be standalone stories. So I just want to let you guys know that was, that it looks like DC is going to be printing more Bronze Age material, which makes me happy because that's when I was a kid, you know, the Bronze Age. And I was in high school in the Bronze Age. You know what I mean? Or I was, the Bronze Age started as early as, see, I'm considering the 1980s. I was in high school in the 1980s. So I'm still considering that Bronze Age. But the Bronze Age technically, the Bronze Age technically started in 1970, of which I was, you know, I was born in the 60s, but not much. It was almost the 70s when I was born. So I was really young when the Bronze Age started. So my fondest memories are late Bronze Age, like in the 1980s, like like from 1980 to 1985. And then after Crisis on Infinite Earths. So 80 to 85 before Crisis on Infinite Earths. And then after Crisis on Infinite Earths to when did technically the Bronze Age stopped when? Around 1990? I think the Bronze Age stopped with Crisis on Infinite Earths, but you know what I mean? I guess technically it stopped whenever they wanted to stop it, but there are those, that's a great time for comics. It really is a great time for comics. And I am so happy. I am so happy that DC is starting to print some of this stuff. I just think it is fantastic. All right. It's just amazing. So there you go. I think it's great that DC is starting to print some of this stuff because there were some great runs of great titles during the Bronze Age. And maybe it's because I was a teenager when this stuff was coming out, but it really was. This was really a good era. And I'd love for everyone to be able to read those again. So I just think it would be wonderful. And it looks like DC is happy about putting those out. And I love the fact that they are putting them out with the new paper. The new paper is amazing. Fantastic. By the way, Chip Crisper says, you definitely got into comics at a very good time, Bat Mesa. Yes, absolutely. I actually have an extra of something, but it's not from DC. I don't mind giving it away to you if you want it. Cheers. Look at that. Gracie Patrick's even giving it. Holy crap. This is what I'm talking about. This community is so awesome, guys. You guys are just the best. I love it. Fantastic. Patrick says Silver Age is a bit. Yeah, Silver Age. I'm not going to lie. Silver Age is a bit iffy. I've got some Silver Age Legion. I have Silver Age Legion. I have Silver Age World's Finest. I have Silver Age Legion and Silver Age World's Finest. But I don't have Silver Age Batman. And I don't have Silver Age Superman or anything like that. But I'm not a big Silver Age fan. Like I said, I have the Legion because, well, it's Legion, and I got to collect all Legion. I've got to collect all of them. So, Wes says, I'm going to wear you down right. No, I don't. The Silver Age was too wacky. I mean, they were trying to tell jokes. You know, I don't want jokes from my Batman comics and wacky stupidity. Oh, Jimmy Olsen's turning into a turtle again. I don't want that stuff. My phone, you guys know the phone, sometimes the mic goes on. The mic turned on, and I sent a message to my wife saying, I don't want Silver Age. Now my wife's wondering, what the hell are you talking about? By the way, Thrill Hill says, I thought Bronze Age started in 1985. No, I thought the Bronze Age technically started. I thought the Bronze Age started in 1970. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think the Bronze Age, technically, I think if you've ever seen Neil Adams artwork and Batman issues from the 1970s, that's Bronze Age. When Batman started taking it serious, that's the Bronze Age. I thought it ended right after Crisis on Infinite Earths. And then it was the Copper. They call it it'd be a comic historian to explain it more, but they started calling it the Copper Age after Crisis on Infinite Earths, in between Crisis on Infinite Earths to Nightfall. It's technically something called the Copper Age, I think. So, or that's what some comic historians have named it. Farsender says, Google says 1970 to 1985 is the Bronze Age. Yeah. Yeah. I would say Marvel Silver Age is much better than DC Silver Age. Once Denny O'Neil and Neil Adams got on Batman, the Silver Age of Batman was done. Yeah, they started taking the books more serious, and they became more dramatic, and all that stuff started happening. And that was during the Bronze Age. And I'm so happy that they're starting to put out some of these Neil Adams illustrated Batman books. You guys, Neil Adams is one of the best artists we have ever had. I mean, amazing. He's amazing. And I recommend all the Batman stuff, any Batman stuff. And they're starting to put out DC Finest of his stuff as well. And the Batman Bronze Age omnibus that's coming out in November is all going to be Neil Adams art. I think that's one of the reasons that Bronze Age book is, I mean, so many people, like if you ask me to name the books I'm most excited for, the Legion of Superheroes would be at the top. Legion by Mark Waid would be number one. I think Batman Bronze Age might be number two. And there's a ton of books I'm looking for. But that Bronze Age Batman's way up there, man. Way up there. I just think it's great. Are you guys has everybody commented on the Epic Collection at ChubbyRayComics.com? Comment on the Epic Collection. Comment on it. Get your comments so Thunder can put you in the drawing or the wheel. We're going to do an elimination wheel. We are going to do an elimination wheel for We will do an elimination wheel for the Epic Collection, all right? We've got an elimination wheel. We're going to do it. We are going to do it. Make sure to get your comment. Get your comment on there so you will be in the wheel, all right? Comics and Tortilla, have you commented yet? Don, did you comment? Go to ChubbyRayComics.com. Let me hold on. Maybe let me make sure that's make sure everybody can comment on that. All right, everybody go there and comment. Everyone comment, and Thunder will will start loading up the wheel. Everyone go to ChubbyRayComics.com and comment, all right? That would be awesome. Then we can do that giveaway. I really want to do that giveaway. All right? Tom's commented, good. By the way, Farsender says, it's not a video, it's a picture of the Ant-Man Epic Collection. We're going to give that away tonight. I want to give some advice to someone nearing 40. If you're reading comics, you start getting headaches often, finding yourself needing medicine to get through comics. Please go see an eye doctor. I ignored. Uh-oh. So Farsender, did it hurt your vision? Jesus. That sucks. Sorry to hear that, brother. I love you guys. I love reading comics. So it's the happiest thing I do every day is reading my comics. I get such joy out of it. Tonight, you guys, I finish up Captain America. I've been reading Captain America Volume 1 by Nick Spencer. I finished that tonight, and then I start Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths Omnibus. I start Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths Omnibus tonight, and then I'll have it done by the time Brand New Day gets here next week. I'll have Dark Crisis done, and I will start Brand New Day. That's the plan. I'm so excited. This is such a great time for comics. Oh, I cannot. Oh, I can't be more excited than I am right now. So excited. Far Center says it wasn't comics. It was already something that was going on when he was younger, but it got worse and he ignored the symptoms. Oh my God. So what he's saying is, if you want to keep enjoying physical, don't ignore the symptoms pertaining to the eyes. Yeah, I will definitely. If anything happens to me, I'll immediately. I've never had a problem, thank God. I'll immediately. That's some good advice, Far Center. Thanks, buddy. It's good advice. I love it. It's good advice for people. All right, has everybody commented at ChubbyRayComics.com? And then Thunder, you send me over. Then you send me over the wheel once you get it done, or once we determine that everybody's commented. I think there's 34 comments right now. 34 comments. Let's try to get up around 40. All right, come on. Let's get at least 40 comments on there. I mean, come on, people. Let's get some comments going. All right. Betnessa says comics are the biggest obsession she's ever had in her entire life. All she does now is read comic books. It's awesome. I find it's great. Good for you. Good for you. Xbox says he has the Ant-Man. Who was the other? Did Far Center say he also has the Ant-Man or Reddit? You guys can win it and donate it to something. If you want Xbox, listen. If you want to make decisions, you can win the Ant-Man and give it to somebody. Far Sender, same way. Comment. Even if you have the book and you can't keep it, you can win the book and then say, Ray, I choose to give it to blah, blah, blah. That make you look like a hero. I'm going to start putting my name in there. I'll start putting my name in there, and then I can choose Then I'll choose who's going to get the book. I don't think I wouldn't choose somebody, but it would be good. If you guys have the book, still get on there. Why not? Get on there and you decide. Then you decide who's going to win. You know what I mean? Then, unlike me, even though I bought the book, it's my money for giving away this great book. By the way, we're talking about the Ant-Man Epic Collection. All you've got to do is go to ChubbyRayComics.com and put a comment in the post that has the Ant-Man, Giant Man Epic Collection photo up, okay? Put that post, get that comment, and then you'll end up on the elimination wheel, all right? Put that up, and then you can win this book, all right? So people should be thanking me when they win this book, but if you're Xbox by degree and you own the book and you choose who wins it, Jesus, then you're going to steal you'll steal my acclaim, and you could keep it for yourself. Why not, brother? Why not? Steal my thunder. Papa John says, I've really been looking forward to the epic giveaway. I've always been interested in reading the lesser known Avengers characters. Yes, absolutely. I think it's great, guys. I think it's great. Go ahead. Let's comment. We're going to give that thing away. My wife's sending out books tomorrow. So I'm trying to get all the giveaways. I want to get all the giveaways tonight. Make sure we got everything ready to go so all the books can be sent out. All right. And hold on, let me go to I want to get some Discord pictures. I want to see these hauls because we had new hauls were put up. I'm told some new hauls were put up. I want to make sure to see the new hauls and then I want to comment on them and judge them. Oh, let's see. I'm seeing Carl put up a haul. Chip Crisper put up a haul. Los put up a haul, and Super Dougie, Mr. Negative, put up a haul. You guys want to see them? Let's see some hauls. Let's see some hauls. It's about time. I love when people share their hauls and their collections. It just makes me happy. Here's Los. Let's see Los Mask. Let's see what we got. I see we have some single issue Dork, Bloodland, a Trill Doll. I don't even know what that is. And Innards. He's got Hulk Battle of the. He's got the monster, Return of the Monster Hulk. He's got an Alias single and an Iron Man. Love it. Tomb of Dracula Omnibus. Way to go, brother. Way to go. Tomb of Dracula is a nice find. Where'd you get that? Wow. I don't have that. I don't have Tomb of Dracula. That's a good book. Plus, he got his absolute. He's got his Batman. I'm not sure what Batman book that is. That's not an absolute. That's a regular Batman. And then we have Supergirl Lobo, Absolute Flash. He's got the Lobo issue that gets our Supergirl. Nice haul. Nice haul, Los. Let's see. Let's look at Super Dougie. Super Dougie's Mr. Negative. He's got Something is Killing the Children. Oh my God. I love the deluxe editions of Something is Killing the Children. I think they're great. He's got Something is Killing the Children book 2. That's also a great deluxe. And he's got House of Slaughter. House of Slaughter, which is James Tynan and Tate Bromball. Great. This is good. That's a great. I have all those and love them. Love. That's way to go. Way to go, Super Dougie. Xbox by degree. What do we got? The Ultimates. Look at that. Is that an issue? That's a single issue, right? Radiant Black. Is that that's the massive edition? Radiant Black, awesome. Sigil. I don't have Sigil. Let me know if that's any good. He's got Spider Society. I don't think I have Spider Society. He's got Helen of Windhorn. All I've heard are good things about that. I've never read it. And Supergirl, the Woman of Tomorrow. Nice, man. He's also got Christopher Priest, Black Panther, which is great. Black Panther by Christopher Priest. I've got volume 1 and volume 2. Haven't read them both, but man, what I've read is fantastic. Christopher Priest is so damn good. So good. Let's see here. We've got Red Coat. I love it. What is that? Is that a t-shirt? Is that a t-shirt? Xbox, is that a t-shirt? I'll be damned, that looks good. He's got Supergirl, The World, and Woman of Tomorrow, which is awesome. Nice collection, buddy. All right, Carl's got, these are hard to find. Carl's got Justice League International Volume 2 and Justice League International Volume 3. By the way, I don't have Volume 2 of Justice League International. My wife was just asking me what I wanted for Father's Day. That's an omnibus I don't have. I have Volume 1 and Volume 3. I don't have Volume 2 of Justice League International. And I just realized that right now. Holy shit. I'll be damned. I don't have that book. Let me see if I can find that. My wife was asking me. This is how stupid I am. I didn't realize it was Father's Day. But my wife asked me what I wanted, and I couldn't think of any omnibus I wanted. But now, seeing that I don't have, I see Carl's post, and I realize there's an omnibus I don't have. I need this omnibus. I'll add it. I have Volume 1 and Volume 3. And I'll have to let my wife know that it is something that I want. How about that? I don't know when I'll get it, but at least I'm glad I found something. I'm glad I actually found something I wanted. Thanks, Carl. It was once again Carl's hauls that made me decide I wanted. All right, Chip Crisper got Incredible Hulk by Byrne and Star Wars Kieran Gillen. Oh my God. Chip, I just read Star Wars by Kieran Gillen. It is freaking phenomenal. I loved that Star Wars. Loved it. Dude, that is such a great book. Such a great, oh, and you got, is that the cover I got? I don't know if that's the cover I got or not. That is a great book, though. You're going to love it. I'm a big fan of that Star Wars book. And let's see. I think that's Wasabi's posting his Batman and Robin Year One. That was the one I sent to him. It was a good purchase, buddy. Good for you. I'm glad you got it. It's a great book. It's a great book. I hope you enjoy it. All right, I think I got all the stuff. What is there any new collections? Let me see. NX Captain put up. I like that. He's got the Batman stuff along with. He's got Batman, Iron Man. How many Batmans does he have? Good Lord. He's got some Star Trek stuff. That looks good, man. That looks good. He's got Batman and Son, Nightfall 1 and 3. You got to get Knight's Quest, Volume 2. Get that. I see he's got Long Halloween, Dark Victory. We need Haunted Night in there. He's got Batman, Death in the Family. That's great. Love that. He's got Batman Year One, Absolute Superman. He's got Civil War. Love it. He has the alternate cover of Jeff Johns' Red Coat Volume 1. That has the blue spine. That's a rare book, actually. That's a rare book, brother. The red spine one is the standard one. Good books. I love it. Way to go, man. Way to go. This is J Riff. Did we look at J Riffs? No, I don't think we have. Let's see. J Riff has some Man of Steel books. Superman the Triangle Era 1 and 2. Awesome. I'm seeing Batman the Killing Joke, DC Finest, Red Skies, Killing Joke, Year 1 and 2, and Death in the Family. Oh. Dude, congratulations. Congratulations. You've got some great DC Finest. You've got some great DC Finest. Those are great. By the way, Robin Tim Drake Volume 1 Compendium. By the way, Compendium Volume 2 is coming out. That's a good one. Nightwing Volume 1 Compendium. You need 2 and 3, brother. He's got the Jeremy Adams Green Lanterns. It's awesome. Awesome. That is very good. He's got Batman Dark Patterns, Legion of Superheroes. You know, J Riff, I'm applauding your Legion of Superheroes purses, brother. He's got Avengers versus X-Men, Acts of Vengeance, the Invincible Omnibus. I love that. Then we see Captain America, Iron Fist, and Power Man and Iron Fist epics. Nice. The Fraction of LaRocca, Invincible Iron Man. You know I approve of the Fraction and LaRocca Invincible Iron Man. It's fantastic. Plus, he's got Invincible Iron Man Volume 1 and Volume 3. He's got Walt Simonson's Mighty Thor. I'm liking this collection, brother. I'm liking it a lot. He's got Mighty Thor, Spider-Man Brand New Day Volume 1. He's got 1, 2, 3 of the Avengers. Nice. I'm seeing Atlantis Attacks. That looks like a paperback. Atlantis Attacks. Peter David Volume 4 of his Hulk run. I love these Civil Wars. That is great. He's got the Civil War Frontline, Spider-Man, Fantastic Four, Iron Man, Wolverine, and The Road. All good. He's got Spider-Man, Threat or Menace, Assassination, Ghost of the Past, Return of the Sinister Six, Web of Life, Web of Death, and Spider-Man or Spider Clone. He's got the epics. Good for you. He's got some Fantastic Four epics. I definitely approve. If I may, there is a Fantastic Four called Four No More that I highly recommend. That's an epic collection. He's got Avengers Kree Skrull War, which is very good. Spider-Man by Todd McFarlane, paperback, love that. He's got Panthers Prey Black Mantha Epic Collection. Very nice. He's got Amazing Spider-Man Volume 1 and 2 of the Ultimate Collection. Dude, I have 3, 4, and 5. I have 3, 4, and 5. If you want to buy them from me, I'm selling them. He's got He's got more Amazing Spider-Man Epic Collections. Maximum Carnage, Venom, Kraven's Last Stand, Big Apple Battleground, Secret of the Petrified Tablet. Very nice, brother. Good for you. Then we get the good stuff. Spider-Man by Michelini and Bagley. Fantastic Four, John Byrne, Volume 1 and 2. Love it. He's got another Amazing Spider-Man Epic, Invasion of the Spider Slayers. Amazing Spider-Man Clone Saga, which I love. I love the Clone Saga. By the way, I saw somebody put brand new. Were they brand new? Somebody put up Clone Saga on the Discord that they wanted to trade. He's got Spider-Man Michelini Larson, which is fantastic, and Brand New Day Volume 2. J Riff. Nice collection video, brother. Nice collection. We saw Aaron Genie's. Yeah, that looks good. Good for you. Dude, your collection is very nice. Very nice. I'm judging you. I'm putting you very high up on the judgment list. Very good, my friend. Good for you. Good for you. Hey, Batnessa. I'm also throwing in the Batgirl and Burnside paperbacks. I'm going to throw these in too. I'm going to put these in your package that you're getting. All right. This is great because it guest stars Nightwing. I'm going to put these 3 books in. All right. I'll throw these in for nothing. I'll put those with the Gail Simone ones you're getting. All right. So you're going to get those too. I figured, what the hell? Let's clean up my. I figured we'll clean up my my shelves a little bit. All right. Well, thank you, Ned and ex-captain. Appreciate it. Listen, thank Next Tuesday and Aaron. They're both donating money and they're covering the cost. You guys are awesome. Thank those guys. I'm just throwing those in. They're the ones paying for the shipping. I'm not paying. You know what I mean? I think it's awesome. It's very cool what those guys are doing. Thunder, are you there? Are we ready? Is Thunder ready to do the elimination wheel? Oh God, I've gone an hour late. Is that real? Did I really go an hour past the time? Oh my God. Thunder, let's do the wheel, partner. Let's get the wheel. I just noticed we're way over time. All right. Mr. Negative says, really debating on getting the Legion 5 years later omnibus. They're only $180 for both. Oh my God. You should definitely get them, but take my advice. Don't read them first. You should not read those first. It's good to have them for when you get to them, but they're not a good first read. A good Legion first read. A good Legion first read is the DC Finest. The Zap Goes to Legion. Take my advice. That's a great first read. That is a great first read. My wife, just sent me a text and she said that she just got, this is how awesome she is. She said she just got me the omnibus that I didn't have. She goes, don't buy it. I just bought it for you for Father's Day. So I'm getting it. How about that, huh? I'm telling you, it's important who you marry, people. Marry good people. Marry good people. That's my advice. Marry a good person. Chris says, awesome, Ray, the king of giveaways and helping start collection. Listen, I love this community. This community means the world to me. You guys, I just went through the death of my best friend and my dog, who I love. My dog was, oh my God. I went through, but you guys helped me get through it. You guys did it. You guys helped me get through it. And it's amazing. It is an amazing. Thank you, Thunder. I'm blessed. I'm very lucky. I've got a wife who's been there for me for over 30 years. She's amazing. And my wife was with me when I showed you guys, I showed you pictures. I showed you pictures of what I look like, and my wife stayed with me. So I love it. By the way, Thrill Hell, I noticed that you just put up a collection. Thrill Hell just put a collection up on Discord. We will be showing this tomorrow. This collection is very nice. We'll be showing that collection tomorrow. Everybody get ready. We got to get Thrill Hill a few more omnibuses, though. Come on. Thrill Hill, you got to win one of these omnibuses I'm giving away. You got room on that shelf. You got room on that shelf for more omnibuses, brother. He's got the Red Coat Deluxe Edition, which I respect immensely. I'm looking. I'll judge it tomorrow. All right. All right, Thunder, we got the wheel. Let me get Thunder's wheel, guys, and we'll wrap up the show. We're going to wrap up the show. We will wrap up the show with the Ant-Man Epic Collection wheel. All right. This is how we're wrapping up today's show, and this is going to be awesome. All right. Get ready. Get ready. It's time for the elimination wheel. It's time for the elimination wheel for Ant-Man Epic Collection. Yes. Awesome. Here we go. I see everybody's on there. All right, guys. Let's spin. Here we go. First one eliminated is Papa John. Sorry, brother. Second one, Thunderfly. It's Tom. Oh, God, it's Tom. Sorry, Tom. Oh, Tom's second person thrown into the trash. How embarrassing. All right, here we go. Who's next? Big Fetty. Oh, no, Big Fetty in the house. Big Fetty in the trash. In honor of the United States winning in World Cup, Big Fetty goes in the trash. Squints. Sorry, brother. Sorry, Brant. We're eliminating people one by one today. Sorry, Wes. God, sorry. Wes finally up for a book, and he loses so quick. How horrible. All right, let's see who's next. Frederico or Galandowski. Galandowski. Oh, brother. Galandowski's been too good to show up to the chat room lately. Have you noticed that? Let's see. Let's get to Wasabi. Sorry, Wasabi. We're eliminating people right and left. Fassender. Into the trash, bartender, bartender. Sorry, brother. But you were just going to give it to somebody anyway. Joe Morales. Sorry, Joe. Sorry, pal. Let's see who's next. I just thought of somebody to win. I just had a vision of somebody winning. It can be Jeff. Sorry, Jeff. Sorry, buddy. All right, I just I'm thinking the same person's got. I actually got a vision of someone winning. AC, sorry, brother. Sorry, AC. Chris. Oh, no, brother. Sorry, Chris. Let's see who's next. By the way, I love the applause. NX. NX. Sorry, partner. Let's see who's next. By the way, Thunder Flash is, you guys, Thunder Flash is still in. This is pretty rare for Thunder Flash. Maybe he's going to get back to where he's the last person eliminated. It's going to be Patrick. Sorry, brother. Sorry, Patrick. Adrian Montañez. Sorry, Adrian. I keep rooting for Adrian to win one. By the way, the person I picked is still in. I won't reveal that yet. It's going to be Raul. Poor Raul. Poor Raul. Damn, Raul always. Raul, I'm always rooting for you, brother. Always rooting for you. By the way, the person I picked to win is LP. It's LP. Can you believe that? That's the person that I visualize winning. I don't know if I'm right, but that's who I visualize winning. One of these days, I'm going to visualize correctly. Os AC. Os AC loses every time. Sorry, brother. All right, let's see who's next. Who's next on the elimination? Oh, it's going to be Jacob. Oh, sorry, Jacob. Jacob, brother, Jacob, I'm rooting for you because Jacob lives like 30 minutes from me. We could drive. My wife and I could take a Sunday drive and put the book in Jacob's mailbox. He never wins shit. It'd be nice if he'd win something. All right, let's see here. We have Frederico. Sorry, Frederico. Sorry, Freddie. All right. Xbox. Thunder did not lose. I thought Thunder was gone for sure. Oh my God. And it ends up being Xbox. Sorry, brother. All right, let's see who's next. The wheel can be so cruel. It's got to be next Tuesday. Oh, I knew it. Yep. Sorry, Tuesday. By the way, Chip Crisper, Ohio boy, he wins, or he keeps from being eliminated. Good for him. Comics and tortillas. And I like comics. I love comics and I love tortillas. Comics and tortillas is one of my favorite people. It's nice seeing him win. But it's too bad he loses. Too bad you lost, brother. Sean, oh, man. Sorry, Sean. And Sean's going to wrestling school, so I was rooting for him. I was rooting for him, but sorry, buddy. I hope Sean makes it to WWE and he could send me free tickets. Here we go. It's going to be Jay Riff. You got a great collection, but, brother, sorry. By the way, LP is still in, guys. LP is still in. No, he's gone. Sorry, LP. I jinxed you, brother. Sorry, LP. I think I jinxed you. All right. Thunder Flash. I'm rooting for Thunder Flash. It's time for Thunder Flash to win a big one. I'm rooting for you, brother. I'm rooting for you. Glory be, the funk's on me. Gary D. Sorry, pal. All right, here we go. This is who's next. Chip Crisper. Sorry, brother. No epic collection going to Ohio. Let's keep it going. See who's eliminated next. Aaron. Aaron's been winning everything lately. I'm not sad. Aaron lost. He's been winning everything lately. Here we go. Who's next? Let's see. Mantle. Sorry, Mantle. Mantle is eliminated. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 7 left. The spectacular 7. Let's see who's going to lose. Next loser is Mr. Negative. Sorry, Mr. Negative. Sorry, pal. The spectacular 6. Let's see. Bye, Los. Sorry, Los. Damn. I hope when we put together the ChubbyRay Comics meet and greet, I hope that Los can come down because Los lives in Michigan. All right. This is the Fantastic 5. Everybody look and decide who you think is going to win. I told you, I think it's going to be Thunder Flash. That's who I'm rooting for. But let's see. Is it going to be Saran? Will it be Russell? Will it be Psycho Dan? Or will it be Jack Solo? Or could it be Thunder Flash? Let's see. Here we go. Saran. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, Saran. Final 4. Psycho Dan, Thunder Flash, Jack Solo, and Russell Dow. We've got Arizona, Michigan, Illinois, and damn, didn't I say earlier where Jack, how did I forget where Jack lives? Where the hell does, Jack's not his real name. His name's like, what's his real name? His real name is, that's what's throwing me off. I remembered it earlier. How embarrassing. Sorry, brother. All right, here we go. Jack is Tennessee or Indiana. One of those. Psycho Dan, right into the trash. Sorry, Psycho Dan. You're eliminated. All right, guys. Here's the 3. Our thrilling 3. Oh, Thunder. Sorry, brother. Oh, Thunder. Thunder, I honestly thought you were going to win, brother. I really thought you were going to win, buddy. I really thought you were going to win. I thought here we go. Thunder is actually going to win one. I honestly thought that. I'm not joking. I honestly thought this is going to be Thunder's time. And it ends up being nothing. Nothing. Oh, boy. All right, here we go. Russell or Jack? Is it going to be Russell? Is it going to be Jack? Which one? Who is it going to be? Russell loses. Jack Solo. Congratulations, buddy. Look at that. Jack Solo wins. Congratulations, pal. Congratulations. You are the winner. You take the prize. Good for you, brother. You win the Epic Collection of Ant-Man Epic Collection Volume 2. This is a super thick. Hold on, let me get it where you guys can see it, okay? I mean, look at this book. Look how thick it is. It's Volume 2. It's a brand new Epic Collection in pristine condition. Jack Solo, you win, brother. Congratulations. We'll get this out to you tomorrow. And Jack Solo, resend your address to ChubbyRay Comics at gmail.com. But I do think he lives in Tennessee, right? He is Tennessee or Indiana. I knew earlier. How did I forget? I knew it earlier, didn't I? Am I crazy? Because that's a name that I usually keep in my. I usually keep that name in my head. Next Tuesday says Ray, the book I won yet. No, if you want it, the stuff from this week gets sent out tomorrow. My wife has not sent it. Here's the stuff that I'm sending out. Next Tuesday, I'm sending out next Tuesday's Joker War. We're sending out Aaron's Hidden Years. We're sending out Detective Comics, the LP. We're sending out, I don't know who it's going to, but I know we're sending out 52, but I don't know who the hell it's going to. Plus, we're sending out Death and the Maidens. Death and the Maidens is going to somebody. I've got to find all the books that are going out because they're all up here. They're up here somewhere. I've got to find all the books that are going out. What did I do with it? There's a couple more somewhere. Where did I put them? Hold on, guys. Let me find all the giveaways so I can double check, It's a good time to double check while people are in the chat room. We have, what do we have here? These have got to be put back. I know there's a Death in the Maidens. There's a Death in the Maidens going out. There is a if I could find it. I've got a Death in the Maidens going out. I've got a Batman Europa is going out. But I just got to find the actual stick pads. If anybody else has won something and for some reason I'm not, and then we'll send Bat Nessa's. I got Bat Nessa's stuff going out. I got her hardcover Batgirl, and the rest of the Batgirls are going to be going out. So if everybody who won this week, NX Captain, do you get? Yeah, I did get I got it, buddy. I got it. I gotta get everything printed out and make sure that it's all ready to go tomorrow. So let me know, guys. If somebody won something, let me know. All right. Fill me and let me know. Send me the email. Make sure you sent the email to ChubbyRay Comics at ChubbyRayComics@gmail.com. All right. All right. Let me know. And I'm checking my emails to see what I have. Jack Solo's from Ohio. Yeah, damn it. I knew it was. I had it. Ah, damn. Sorry, Jack Solo. How did I forget that? Jay says, Ray, check out my collection. Dude, we're going tomorrow. I'm starting with Thrill Hill's collection tomorrow, but I will show your collection in as well. I've got to end because the show is supposed to be sent. The show is supposed to be ended by 7, and it's already almost 8:30, so I got to end it. You guys, thank you so much. I'm ending tonight's show. Let me know if you won something this week. Send me the email, chubbyraycomics@gmail.com. So because I'm getting everything sent out tomorrow. And we had to wait. We waited till the end of the week, right? So I got to make sure I get all the books. But these are the kinds of weeks where I forget stuff. And I don't want you guys to have to wait like 2 weeks to get a book. You know what I mean? And when my wife sends them, my wife will send them and we'll get the tracking. So I will send the tracking out, but I'll have the tracking. So let me know next week and I'll send the tracking out to you. All right. All right, you guys, let me know. The Trash Can Fam tomorrow night, we're giving away. This is the biggest ever giveaway we've ever had. Tomorrow night, I'm taking 30 random comments from the 4,000, 5,000 video on YouTube. We're taking 30 random comments from that video. And here's the secret. Here's the surprise that I mentioned earlier. Here's what it is. At the start of the show tomorrow, we're going to do an elimination wheel. And in the elimination wheel, it's going to be to find 4 people to put in the giveaway for Secret Wars. All right. That will be at the start of the show. At the start of the show, not only are we going to have the random comments from the video, but we will add 4 people via an elimination wheel to be put in to the drawing. All right. So we'll be adding 4 people. And tonight, at some point tonight, I'm not saying one, at some point tonight on Chubby Ray Comics Patreon, at Chubby Ray Comics Patreon, there'll be a post up that says comment here for a chance to be put in the drawing for Jonathan Hickman's Secret Wars, which is fantastic. That's the light, by the way. That's not a crease. That's light. So make sure to look for the post on Patreon. All right. And then we're going to put 4 people in from Patreon, along with the 30 people that I'm going to randomly pick. And then we will do an elimination wheel, and the last person standing will win Marvel Comics, Jonathan Hickman's Secret Wars. I think it's one of the best omnibuses ever written. It's so fantastic. It's a book that everybody should own. And one of you guys will own it. One of you guys will own it tomorrow. I love it. Wes says, if your comment is chosen and you're on the wheel, do you get 2 entries? What am I, a farmer? Of course you get 2 entries. Yeah. Of course you get 2 entries. If there's 4 people, let's see who's the last 4 commenters. Wes, LP, Mr. Negative, next Tuesday. Okay. So say the 4 is next Tuesday, Negative, LP, and Wes. All 4 of you guys would go in. Okay. And then when I pick the random comments, say I randomly pick next Tuesday's comment, he'll have 2 entries in. That's how it's going to work. Thunder is not allowed to make any changes. He'll be told who to put on the wheel. I'm waiting for Christina. Christina's making choices and she's sending me her randoms. I'm choosing and my wife's choosing. I'm putting all the randoms together, coming up with a 30, and that's what's going to Thunder, along with the 4 guys from tomorrow. And are the 4 people, because it could be a woman. Who knows? Batnessa's new. Maybe she ends up, or maybe we get somebody new coming in. All right. However, Christina's not allowed to pick herself. Christina's not allowed to pick herself, but she could randomly be picked from the Patreon comment. All right. So tonight, at some point tonight, a Patreon post is going to go up inviting you to comment. All right. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You can end up, we could have a person that has 2 entries. That's pretty cool. That is, I think it's going to be fun. We will start the show. We will start the show by doing the elimination wheel to see who the 4 are. And then we will end the show with the big elimination, with the elimination wheel to decide who's going to win it, because this is the biggest prize I've ever given away. And who knows, guys, who knows? We might, I would suggest that everybody come into the show early and comment a lot. All right. I'm just saying, come into the show early and comment a lot, because there may be another surprise where we can put some people in the elimination wheel. And that would involve Tom and his crafty writing and comments in the chat room. So we might do it that way as well. So I'm advising you to come in early to the chat room and start making comments. I'm just advising you. I can't promise. I'm just advising. I don't want to give any spoilers away, okay? So come in early and comment. That's just advice. And then we'll see how it's all going to go down. Somebody is winning this masterpiece. This is the biggest giveaway I've ever had. This is an out-of-print omnibus. This, if you want to get this, it costs a bunch of money. We're giving it away tomorrow. We're giving it away, you guys. I'm very excited. I hope you guys are excited. That's what's happening. All right. All right, guys. That's it for tonight's show. Thank you so much. We'll get those books mailed out tomorrow. If you have won a book, send me an email. Don't feel like you're sending me it. You will not be sending me too many emails. Trust me. I'll just, if I already know it, I'll just delete it. No biggie. If you won a book, send me an email. Send me an email letting me know with your address on it, because my wife has got to put everything together and ship tomorrow. So go ahead and send it. Don't feel like you're sending me too much. All right, you guys, thanks so much for watching. I will see you tomorrow. Have a great rest of your Friday night. Have a great Saturday, and I will see you tomorrow at 5 p.m. Central when we give away Secret Wars. I'm ChubbyRay. You guys have a great rest of the night. Love you all. Bye-bye.